It's a long way to the top.
You can go again. Don't fall behind. Say don't be late. Destination heaven. Stay alive. Now you and me. We're going to have fun. Say, let's go. Excalibur. It's about that part. What do you mean? Give and take. Going home. Time zone. Check out it. Live alone. Leather legs. Getting in place. What do you get? Say, back it. Zoom room. Cosmic zoom. That's up, Jay. It's Sonic Boom. Sonic Warrior. Sonic Warrior.
You are what you need. You got the power to save the land.
Take a little chance, slip on through. You got to no matter what you do. You gotta do for you. Sonic Warrior, Sonic Warrior.
The power is in your mind to save the planet, to conquer Gaia. Choo-choo Sonic Warrior, be decisive time. Choo-choo Sonic Warrior, braver in your mind. Nothing can survive the way you stay right. 'Cause if we try, you can do anything. Choo-choo Sonic Warrior, always is a chance. Choo-choo Sonic Warrior, never sit the camp. Nothing can survive the way you stay right. 'Cause if we try, you can do anything.
Good evening, race fans. I'm your host, Caden Reif, and welcome. It's the Gatorade Duels here from Daytona as we get set on the second part of 3 here in Speed Weeks here today under the sun in Daytona for your second set of exhibitions as it's the qualifiers for the Daytona 225. All set to come here on the broadcast. It is Root Sports, NSN on Root Sports as we get started. Going to get a quick intro to get you started here tonight and get everything out of the way. We've been waiting a long time to get started, so it is time to roll. But nonetheless, a starting lineup to come up first here in duel number 1 as B2, the 70 car, locked into the show, qualified it in first by 3/10. He puts that Lexus on pole to start today's festivities. Zach in the 29 joins him on the front row in this first duel. Starting in row number 2, P3 in duel number 1 is going to be in Fand, and TJ will start in 4th. 5th goes to Speedy in the 99. Lob will be in the 6th position. 7th is going to be Kai. Zach will be in 8th. He's in the 28. 9th is going to be Steph. And Jack rounds out the field in 10th place in the 11 car. As we get set to roll. Top 7 will advance. It will be top 6 if B2 is not in the top group there. So the top 6 non-lock-in cars will make the show here tonight. It'll be a 14-car field in the 225, getting ready to start here today. 20 laps is your race length in duel number 1 and duel number 2, obviously. And it will be Garlic joining me in the booth for duel number 1. Duel number 2 will be commentated by Kai, as he is going to be hosting that duel, potentially the main show, as I am actually going to be racing this one, so that's going to be a little odd. But nonetheless, getting ready to start here, and a pleasure to have you along, Garlic.
Yes, thank you for having me. I'm looking forward to a very exciting night of racing here at Daytona.
And I do apologize if my commentary and the intro, for that matter, was a little sloppy. I slept like 5 hours, so we're good. But nonetheless...
Nah, I thought that was great. I thought you did great.
It's a 20-lap event here in duel number 1. I should check. I don't remember if the duels are at night or not. Hold on, let me look. First duel is at dusk, so we do a little bit of that. And... that's not right. There we go. Alrighty. Without further ado, B2 is going to start us on the front row with Zach side by side with him. 10 cars fighting for 6 spots. Technically 7. Nonetheless, let's get rolling here tonight. B2 and Zach the front row. Green flag flies, and we are underway here in duel number 1. Good start by B2 on the bottom, gets away and moves up to the top side. Fand is going to take the lane on the bottom. Fan quickly out to the lead. B2 not really going anywhere on that bottom lane. Speedy's going to move up. Kai through the
Look at Kai
middle.
up the middle. Big push.
A lot of action early as Kai slips past and onto the bottom lane. Speedy and Fan side by side for the and Fan's going to go up the inside as it was Kai and Speedy side by side. 4 wide.
Four
B2
wide back here.
gets pinned into the wall. Trying to back out of it. Doesn't really want to be aggressive. Fan leads the opening lap. Seeing that outside lane, not quite
Contact on the
working.
backstretch. Kai on the outside wall.
Steph, Lob, Speedy all getting into each other, bouncing around like ping pong balls going towards turn 3. A couple of Clemens Haas teammates in the lead as Fan still has first, leaving turn 4 this time.
Lob was the biggest loser out of that contact. He's fallen all the way now to the back of the grid. He's got time to make himself back up through the field. But it'll be a bit in order to pull it off. They're in the wall.
B2 and Speedy in the wall, and TJ jumped out of his car, and the caution flag comes out. Well, that's
Luckily,
something
that
we
thing
haven't
never
seen in a
ghosted on him.
while.
He's still in his car.
So down the backstretch, Steph going to try to go to the outside. Kai going to follow him. Zach with the 15 and 98 on the outside. Steph clear of Fan on the outside lane. But Fan's going to try to jump up to the outside. Had a push from Lob. Kai up the middle. Steph trying to figure out which lane to block, but the 15's going to bring it to the yellow flag in first place. So we are under caution.
So far,
for the first
4
time.
laps into this thing. They've been racing good so far. I don't want to jinx it because we're only just started. But so far, this seems to be a very competitive duel for sure.
And definitely getting racy here in the first couple laps. We saw these guys going 3 and 4 wide. It's hard not to be racy at these tracks, but nonetheless, we saw a lot of aggressive moves. Kai especially was a big mover there, trying to split it up the middle a couple of times. Worked out for him. But guys getting the elbows out early, and we're seeing these guys really trying to get aggressive for these top spots. There isn't there is only on the inside wall into turn 1 and on the backstretch. What? Hey, Cap. Cap, what?
What'd he say?
Brother. Let's just read the chat, bro. Look at this guy.
What in like in the Discord or
in the game. In the game.
which one?
Tap in for that new a boogie in a hoodie, bro. What are we talking about? Lob! I need to ban everybody, bro. This sucks. Alright. So Steph's going to be restarting in first here. Lap number 6 of 20 in the first duel. He's going to get ready to roll here. And the green flag comes out. Kai with a fantastic restart. Do believe that was a legal start, too. Gonna have to take a look at it as always, but do believe that that was before, or excuse me, after. If it was before, it would be illegal. In all 50 states, mind you. And that was a legal start by the 98 car, so Kai jumps into the lead. Driver's getting racy behind him. Speedy with a huge run up the middle. Nobody with him now. Fan up the outside of 3 wide. Lob gonna go with the 41. Seeing that top trying to get their runs. Fan is gonna cut down off the corner, try and hang with Steph's quarter panel. But he starts to drop backwards. Zach gonna go up the middle with his teammate. Speedy sends it 4 wide. Puts Fan up into the wall.
was an aggressive move by that 99 car. It'll work out for him for now. He's first in that outside line.
Kai leading this thing down the back stretch. Steph out in front of Zach in second place. We once again see these guys getting a little dicey. Only double file for the moment. We'll see if that changes leaving turn 4 this time. Steph going to jump right to the outside in front of Speedy to try and go for the lead here. Does have the lead at the stripe. And did he clear Kai? Maybe not. Contact.
Sideways off the corner, cars spinning everywhere.
Fanned and lob into the wall and stopped, and the caution flag will fly for a second time.
As of right now, Jack has that final transfer position in that 11 car.
Speedy got into the back of Steph, forced him up. TJ went up the middle there. That made it 4 wide. TJ found a lane. B2's going to follow his teammate, see if they can help each other pass this 98. And coming back to the line, Kai holds on to the lead.
I apologize if it sounds like thunder in the background. I'm trying to like untie my headphones over here.
It sounds more like a... What does it sound like? It sounds like styrofoam scraping together, kind of.
Okay, well that's a little...
It's not squeaky, but like the
Yeah.
soft brushing noise.
Oh, okay, like a ASMR. Okay, yeah.
I don't like that.
Well, no, it's just a little like ASMR to relax to like some road racing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Commentary.
You know, some people
calls
use it to
relax
fall
and
asleep,
study
and
too.
some people use it to like get in the zone. Some people use it to lock in.
Sure.
I've almost got it untangled here now. There's just one... Okay, there we go. I got it. ASMR pre-game.
I don't want
fan.
ASMR preview. I don't. I really don't. I should give Kai... I just realized I should give Kai ticker access now that we're actually fucking in the game. But it's fine. He can call cautions with like admin and stuff in the second duel, so we're good. Anyway, change laps 10. Halfway in the first duel, almost at the first stage. Can you tell I'm tired? Kai in the lead. Zach going to join him on the front row. This 98 has been real fast here in duel number 1. Green flag flies. Another great start by Kai, and he leads the field off into the tri-oval with 10 laps to go. But Zach had a great run in the tri-oval. Net's going to go up the inside of his teammate TJ, take it 3 wide, give Zach a lane to the bottom. Kai going to jump to the outside. Zach goes up the inside, and the 29 takes the lead. 98 up top of 3 wide. Got pinned in the outside.
He's gonna lose a
wall.
lot of positions
Oh,
here.
contact!
Oh,
Steph! Oh my goodness! And he is up and over, back onto his wheels, and the caution comes out again.
So hold on, okay, I'll ask this now. Do we have death fences here?
Not on the outside wall, no.
Okay. Oh, on the inside wall we though.
Yes.
Okay, noted.
So 28 of Net has the lead over Zach the second at the caution flag.
Just call one of them Net, bro.
I just did.
You said Zach.
But I said
second.
Zach number 2 anyway. Because it's funny.
True.
The second Zach is just whichever one of them is running further down the field.
Like thing 1 and thing 2. I'm sorry, Ned. I'm sorry.
It'd be funny if I referred to them by their last names as if this was a real fucking race. Fucking Ally McCluskey down to the line.
I mean, it would be funny. It would be funny, but I feel like it also might just like throw people for a loop.
I wouldn't be able to get myself used to it.
Same.
Now you can pull the splitter up to the line. Cap, what are we talking about, dude? What? No. We are muting Steph.
Oh, that's right. He's Brandon Jones. I forgot about that. I kept reading Steph's as if that was Cap, although that's not much better of a comment.
Alrighty. Get back underway here. Third caution of this duel puts Net and Zach on the front row. That's not confusing or anything. Green flag back in the air. Good start by the 29 on the outside. Has the nose ahead. Gonna need a push from TJ here, and Net got out of whack with Fan going up the middle, so it gives Zach the lead.
How about TJ on that restart? He gained a couple positions through all that madness.
Mon out front, Net in second. Lob gonna go up the inside of Net. Net gets split 3 wide. Just a terrible break for the 28 on that restart. He is tumbling down the order up the middle. Speedy's gonna go with him. TJ on the outside. First car on that top lane. Mon and Lob on the bottom, first and second. Kai up to third. Lob trying to throw a block on TJ. Made it work. TJ got sideways. He's top 2 all by themselves at the moment. See who gets first dibs at getting a big run at him here in 1 and 2. Kai
TJ backing up to Net. Oh, look at the
up
outside
to the
here.
middle.
3 wide.
4 wide for second place. What lane do you block
Guys
if you're the
gonna get the best
29?
lap.
Kai pins TJ into the wall. They managed to get out of it. Race stays green, coming to 5 to go.
That sets them back at the end of the field, but not too far back. I wouldn't count either of these drivers out of this just yet.
Worth noting, regardless of where B2 finishes, I don't think I actually mentioned this, that the pole sitters are still going to start first and second, regardless of where they finish. Although, that is a given in the duels, but nonetheless, I feel like I should get that out of the way. 5 to go. Mon in the lead. Steph second. Fan third. Lob in fourth. Speedy fifth. Jack holds the last transfer at the moment. Side by side with Net for that position.
Net's going to need a push here on the outside. We'll see if TJ or B2 go with him.
Steph got forced out of line. Fan did get underneath him. Lob gets underneath the 41.
Steph slipping back.
Oh, Jack got
Jack's
pinned
going
out of the apron. He
around.
saved it. What a save. Keeps him in the pack. 4 laps to go now.
And it's still Net with that final transfer spot. Now passing Speedy for it. Who's passing Fan for it? Who's passing TJ for it?
It is a conglomerate back there for 6th place. Speedy side by side with B2 would still hold the last transfer if the 70 got around him, but Steph's gotten to the bottom. Huge lead for Zach out front. Still holding everybody off right now. Kai's going to pull into 2nd place. Lob on the top. Ooh, contact between
Steph up the
B2
middle.
and Net. Net getting pinned onto the apron. A lot of guys below that yellow line. Most of them getting forced. Net again gets pinned down there. Lob almost got turned. Did get turned, and TJ a huge flip up and over. Oh my goodness. Wall flung like you wouldn't believe it. He is on his lid.
Get the ambulances down there.
Get the tarps.
Get the AMR safety team
The
down there
tarps.
now.
Get the tarps. Steph and Lob, teammates into the wall. Coming back to the caution flag. Zach, huge lead. Kai, not going to get there. 29 has first still.
Across the line, Jack holds that final transfer spot.
So TJ goes up and over. Feel really bad for Net there. He got hit quite a few times onto the apron that last time through. Gonna need to issue out some warnings. We're getting a lot of forces in this one. And we're seeing guys really not cutting a whole lot of slack to each other.
Well, it's that time of the race. It's the time when people get desperate, coming down to what I'm guessing will be a 2-lap shootout for the duel.
It is going to be a green-white checkered in duel number 1. We are right away going to overtime.
I got a hunch that's not the last flip we're going to see.
Yeah, TJ got bitch slapped into the outside wall and just wall glitched to high hell. I mean, he just dug into the fence and got drop kicked into the sky. That was fucked up, man. That's not my goat. Please, not my goat. Me in the 14th century. So attempt number 1 at the green-white checkered here. Come on, you good? Well, you led the most laps I've seen anybody lead consecutively in this race. The only person that led that long was Kai, and I think you led for longer than he did. But
I look at it like this. At least you're up at like the front of the grid instead of right around the hornet's nest fighting for those final positions.
That is true. So 2 laps to go here from duel number 1. It is going to be a green-white checkered. Great start by the 29 on the bottom as we go green. Kai, not a great start. Almost got turned by his teammate. Net got pinned into the grass. Held onto it. Going to drop into line. Got a huge push. Oh my goodness.
God. Look at him go.
Mon leading by a country mile as we head through turns 1 and 2.
Steph's got that final transfer spot, but they're 4 wide off the corner. TJ, Speedy, Lob, all on his outside.
It's the Zach and Zach show as we head through 3 and 4. These two leading by a long way, but the pack is catching up. Kai from 3rd, push from Fan, and here they come off turn 4. Kai going up the inside, got pinned onto the grass by Net. Zach is leading by 15 car lengths as they're 4 wide for 2nd.
Hang on to it, boys. Hang on to it.
Pat pulls up to him off of turn 2. And it is Jack who gets spun around in the
TJ
back.
the wall.
TJ and Net into the wall.
They're out of it.
Kai and Speedy around into the inside wall. Everybody wrecking on the last lap. Trying to bring it back to the stripe. Off of turn 4. Does Steph have anything for the 29? Crossed him over to the line. Steph steals the duel.
And Kai, despite wrecking, will take the final transfer spot.
Wow. And because of the fact that B2 was in that top group, Speedy will advance from P7.
Oh, B2 was in that top group?
Yes, he was.
I didn't even notice. Speedy made it while missing a front bumper.
Speedy, who got thrown into the inside wall, advances after that wreck. And my goodness, that last lap was an absolute disaster. And Steph steals it from Mon to win. And just what a finish. That was absolutely ridiculous.
Honestly, I thought that was going to be the end of the day for Speedy and Kai. I saw TJ up on the wall. I thought, oh, they're out of it. And then down the track goes Kai and Speedy. I thought, wait, hold on.
Steph, can I have you pull your car to victory lane, please? And thank you. Just going to go over that last lap. So, yeah, it was Zach leading by a country mile. They were 4 wide behind. And Man, Fan cut straight into the 11 there. That spun Jack out, and he caught the banking, and it track glitched him, and he spun. And TJ and Net got into the outside wall there. Yeah, Net kind of cut it a little too close to the 85, who was getting forced up the track by Lob, who was coming up off the banking. Not really the 60's fault there. And a lot of contact, and yeah, you can see there that Lob was getting squirrely from contact from Speedy, and he got sideways trying to get back up on the racetrack and just clipped Kai's quarter panel there, and Kai went down into Speedy from that, and that sent the 99 and 89 up into the inside wall. But it didn't matter for those two because they made it anyway. B2, a member of the top group, and Steph, what a crossover on that 29. Lob went right with his teammate and pushed him on through to the victory. So Steph wins duel number 1. And again, I don't even think, if I remember right, I don't think Steph made a single race last season. So quite the comeback, as a 15 will start the big show in 3rd place.
I tell you what, that's pretty impressive because he started that restart in 7th.
That he did.
Can I talk now? Am I good?
In a moment. There's not really any incidents that I could say, you know, any one driver was at fault for, other than maybe you could say the stuff with Fan and Jack. That was unfortunate. His Fan was trying to get back down to the bottom and just ended up spinning the 11 around. That's probably the only one. There was a lot of stuff that happened there on that last lap. And yeah, again, the field just kind of fell apart there. Just a lot of tough breaks for some of these guys, as Net, TJ, and Jack are going to end up going home after duel number 1. So we'll take you to intermission here from Daytona, getting set not too long from now for duel number 2. And it's going to be an interesting POV since I'm going to be, well, I'll be in for a lap, and then we'll be out of it. But nonetheless, I'm going to get started here in duel number 2, and we'll be right back here from Daytona.
Welcome back, everybody, here to the NSN duels at Daytona International Raceway. I am Kai, joined in the booth with Garlic, who's back from Duel 1, as your typical voice, Caden, is racing in Duel number 2. Quick starting lineup real quick. We have the 79 of Caden on the inside, with his outside being filled by the 25 of Yorkie. Row 2 is Hydra, and the 01 on his outside is the 48 of Atlanta. And row 3, two-time champion Red in the 4, and the 23 on his outside of Addicted. Row 4 is the 8 of Gavin, switching up numbers this season. On his outside, the returning F1R in the number 62 after dying last year. And then lastly, rounding out the field in row 5, we have Cap in the 14 and Nate in the 74, both trying to make the show. Let's see what our drivers are more than capable of doing here at Daytona. Garlic, do you have any words before I go here?
No words to add except for how the last duel went. I'm expecting a similar scenario, if not a little more chaotic with the specific drivers we have in this field.
Quite frankly, I am not going to waste any more time. I'm going to ask if we're ready to go, and let's get racing. Are we all ready? We're back underway here at Daytona. The 79 with a great jump on the inside with a push from the 01 and the 4 to take the lead here to start lap number 1. Bunching out all over the racetrack, already 3 and 4 wide for about 4th place. Now they're double file for 2nd. Red with a huge push to the bumper of Caden. Puts him way out there.
And he is off.
Right,
look at him go.
He's got to keep his foot on the gas pedal because here comes the pack right back up to him. Red's going to try and stay behind him, it looks like. Yes, he will, with a push from Cap and Addicted. I believe there are 5 Oceanic cars in this race, so it is going to be extremely chaotic.
Out.
And yes, Caden will go to the back of this field. Oh, contact in the middle of the field. Everybody saves it. Looks like Yorkie kind of clipped the bumper of Cap there.
2 cars caught in the
cars
wall.
are stuck.
48 and 14.
No caution. Lap number 2, first one led by the number 8 of Gavin, a familiar face at the front of these super speedways. Oh, 2 cars up
2 more.
the track. 74 and 25. F1R got left way out to dry here on the outside lane. 3 cars break away, 2 especially. That's Hydra and Gavin. All over the place here the first couple laps of duel number 2. Gavin and Hydra at the front. Addicted in 3rd. F1R settled back into 4th. He gets shuffled out of lane a little bit there, though. Addicted kind of lifts off to knock him out of line, puts Red back into 4th as Gavin continues to lead another lap on the day. Training on the bottom, only 2 cars not in line. That's the 79 and 74, Caden and Nate. Oh, Gavin's up the track now. Contact at the
Spinner on the bottom. That's Addicted going around.
I think
he gets it back going. He's way out of the draft.
He's out of the draft? Alright. I'm gonna throw. We're gonna throw that one here. They're gonna race it back to the line. Hydra and the 01 currently leading. They're almost 3 wide behind him. They are 3 wide behind him. Red gets a push on the outside. He actually might beat him around to the line. No, doesn't have enough of a push. Hydra is going to win the race back, barely over the 14 of Cap.
Gavin holds that final transfer spot coming across the line.
I don't know about you, Garlic, but it looked like to me the 23 just got a little underneath the 01 with the mess up of the 8 and just caused a stack up in the middle of the field, which sent the 23 around.
Yeah, well, I'll be completely honest with you. I've been trying my best to focus on the transfer spot throughout the early stages of this race, so I can't really say for sure what happened.
F1R just smacks the death wall while backing up. He's got damage. He's still in the race. I actually can't make this up. F1R backed up into the death wall. Well, do you want to delete? Should we delete some of those dragging pieces here? Because I don't think he's going to want that. You got that. Okay. Garlic, what did you see there in the first few laps to start off this second duel?
I've seen a lot of what we saw in the first duel. I've seen a lot of pushing and shoving. I've seen a lot of shuffling for position. A couple guys getting forced below the line, which, again, I think will be a factor throughout this duel. One thing I have noticed was...
I just gotta say, how the F1R still has his bump draft on the back of his car? I have no idea how.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
That shouldn't be possible. Hold on.
I'm just gonna push this one piece off of the track.
I'll just delete it. Hold on.
Okay.
What-
There's one car
One
that's
thing-
also not lined up. Someone else is not here.
One thing that did stick out to me, though, during that first run was Nate and Caden were working together very well on that outside line. I wonder if those two will be dancing partners throughout the rest of this duel.
The 14 and the 01 are on the front row. I'm trying to figure out who the one car missing is. Oh, here it is. Here's Atlanta. So as they continue to line up, I mean, Gavin was really controlling the field there for a couple laps. Looked like he just kind of got out of sorts there in the middle of 1 and 2, which allowed Hydra to get underneath them. Those Oceanic cars, though, the 01, the 23, 14, 8, all working really well together. I'm probably missing one. I apologize to whoever it is I'm missing. 25, sorry. But yeah, so that is the Oceanic team all trying to make it through in one duel to account for 5 of the 6 spots. But wasting no more time, we're going to get back underway here at Daytona. Let's see if our drivers are ready for duel number 2 to continue. It appears that they are, and we're green. Hydra with a good jump on the inside. He's got a push from the 4 of red, one of the best restarters in row racing. But he's got Cap on his outside. Contact between the 4 and the 74.
Already 3 wide into turn number 1. F1R backing out in the middle.
Cap clear on the outside. He cuts down in front of the 01. Almost looked like he let him in. Oceanic now 1-2 on the bottom. That 74 gets pinched a little bit there by the 01. Now he can't get back in line.
Nate having to muscle his way back up top of Yorkie. Get off that
Who also is
slippery
muscling
apron.
on the top is the 48 of Atlanta. He just got a huge push from the 4, but that fizzles out right as he tries to get to the lead. And now Cap controlling both lanes here. He's got Hydra and Red stacked up behind him. And Atlanta in the 3rd lane almost on the top.
Yorkie
Everyone's
sideways
trying to
there in F1R.
Yorkie got a little loose. Looked like coming off the banking, and F1R got the victim of it, but he was able to hold a spot in line. Crazy enough, Garlic, we're already lap 7 of 20 through this duel.
Yeah, the laps are counting down very quickly. We still have a little over halfway left to go. Anything could happen between now and the checkered flag.
If F1R is able to make the race with that car, I would like to give him props for the record.
I hope he does. I hope he does. I think that would be hilarious if he can make it in.
Jellin is here. Okay, so we're gonna let Jellin merge. Garlic, you take control of the field for 2 seconds.
Okay, sure. I'll keep an eye.
I don't actually know what number Jellin is, but I'm just going to TP him. I'll figure it out. Oh, I'm gonna spare him and TP him all the way over here. Sorry.
Right now, it's
Okay,
Atlanta
Jellin-
and F1R side by side for that final transfer spot.
Jellin, I'll tell you when they're
62.
coming off of turn 4, which they're in 3 and 4 right now. Jellin, they are now off of 4. Off. I will fix his laps once he merges.
Here we go, boys.
Is there
4 wide off the
four
corner. Red is around.
Red I think is gonna end up being. Is he gonna be in it? I think he might be. He is.
Okay, well, he's going to be
Oh,
side by
wait.
side with Jellin here. They might be able to work together to catch the back up to this grid.
He was, and then he just walled it.
No, I think he's good. I think he's in it.
If he's in it, the 88's in it. He's in it.
Yeah, he's catching up.
He fell off. There are 3 by 3 in the middle of the pack right
He
now. The
fell
14,
off. Oh my god.
the key fell off of his keyboard. He's good. He's in it. But Cap continuing to lead now. He's got 3 teammates behind him. The 8, 25, and 23. As he leads another lap. Coming by, next time by will be halfway through this duel. Remember, the top 6 if it's Caden in the top 7, or if Caden's... Or wait, no. Top 7 if Caden's in the top 7. Top 6 if Caden is not. Excuse me. Single file on the bottom.
Looking
4
to the
cars.
middle.
And a huge push from Atlanta, it looked like. These 4 Oceanic cars are working really... Now 5, they're all lined up, working really well together. Hydra
With
is
the
underneath
contact,
that
everybody
74.
hangs on. Right now, it's Hydra and Nate side by side for 5th and 6th.
Gavin gets a good push from the 25. They're all letting each other stay in line right now. Nobody's trying to move around. Oceanic complete control of this race so far.
Nate will
It's
tuck in
Captain.
line.
Cap continues to log off some laps. Caden just trying to make the outside lane work. Oceanic is controlling very well, almost forcing the rest of the field at their mercy. Nate's in the last transfer spot at the moment, ahead of a couple of Clemens Haas cars.
He got shoved up to that outside line, but he's up there with he's up there with his dancing partner as they get together off turn 4.
They're going to force one of these Oceanic cars out of the way, and it's going to be the 25 of Yorkie. You got to get underneath him. Can't let them all 5 get trained up.
And that commotion is going to allow Red to take that final transfer spot away. He's addicted up the racetrack now.
Miscommunication between the 8 and 23 is also going to allow at least one of them out of line. They'll be addicted.
That puts Nate back in.
4 cars lined up still for Oceanic on the bottom. Red and Nate have the last 2 spots. As Cap has been leading the most laps, he is extremely fast in that 14 car, but I wonder how much of that is to the help of the 3 teammates now behind him. 25 looks to peek a lane up. Red was underneath him. Red comes up
sideways and up he goes.
Caution.
He's still
caution before it was before. Slow it down. Slow it down. Caution. I didn't even get to say it. Caden clicked it before I could even type it. Wow.
I wondered how aerodynamic his car would be with that damage. Well, we now know the answer.
That thing went right up in the air. No
Everyone in the
hesitation.
chat clip farming right now.
So, Garlic, we are going to go green with about 7, maybe 6 to go in this duel. Any drivers in particular you're noticing here at the front of this field that you think might take this duel win?
In regards to the dual win, I don't really have a horse in the race, if I'm being completely honest with you, especially when it gets down to the end of this thing. I think you're going to see that order shuffle a lot. But one driver I will be taking notice of is how Jelen runs, as he, well, 1, got here late, but 2, has not been into a transfer spot yet since he took the car out onto the racetrack. So we'll see if he's able to recover in these closing laps.
The transfer spot, remember, top 6 if Caden is not in the top 7. And if he is, then it's the top 7. Basically, the first 6 very disregarding Caden. So, Oceanic controls 3 of the 4 spots on the... 3 of the 4 first 5. 4 of the first 5 spots. There it goes. 4 of the first 5 spots, as Nate is the first non-Oceanic car in the lineup. Let's see, are these drivers ready for the final 6 laps of duel number 2? Almost caught them on a jump start right there. Good thing that I didn't throw green. But we're back underway here. 6 to go in duel number 2. Cap out to the lead with push from Gavin. Cap just...
Oh, Cap way down to the apron. He's backing out.
Cap backs way out of it by choice.
He's
Oh, he's
splitting
lagging.
lag in the chat.
But that is going to effectively end his chance at the duel win.
He doesn't need to win it. He just needs to be in that top 6.
Is he in the draft? I think he might
If
be
Red was in the
though.
draft, he's in the draft.
Yeah, he's in the draft. That car's in the draft. But the 8's up the track. So is the 25. 25 is going to get shuffled out now. Oceanic, their help has seemed to have dissipated at the front of this field.
Look at that
They are
far
now
down the
3
bottom.
wide
3
per second.
wide. And he's going
they're
for the
all
lead.
over the track. 5 to
Oh,
go.
crashing.
Oh, one car way on the inside. 89
That's
and Jelen.
Jelen.
Saves it. He's going to keep it up to speed, too.
And he'll merge right in front of Cap. Nate drifting it down on the apron here in turn 2. He'll keep that thing on the racetrack.
He's going to be 4 wide. Oh, the 25.
no.
Horribly mistimed opportunity right there. They're still side by side at the front, the 4 and the 8. Red tries to back out to get in line. That was quite a move.
That was questionable at best, but they all hang on to
74
it.
is entitled to that position.
Never mind.
They're 4 wide.
5 wide almost for a second.
Nate and Gavin at the front of this field coming to 4 to go now. So much shuffling going on, it's hard to keep track. Caden in the middle. He's got help from the 62.
He's going to try to
3
take the lead
Oceanic
up
cars.
that middle.
Be careful, you got 3 Oceanic cars lined up behind that 74. 01, 25, 23.
Jelen back up into the transfer spot.
74
He's
up the
3
track
wide
a
on
little
the
bit.
inside.
Yorkie has the 23 underneath. 23 just opts to let it go, though. Now only 2 cars lined up there for Oceanic. Only a couple cars out of line right now, as they're going to come around for 3 to go in duel number 2. Remember, you could be first and last in the same lap at Daytona.
Red currently holds that final transfer spot. He's got Ocean, Addicted, F1R, and Atlanta all behind him challenging.
Hydra, big lead right now over Yorkie, who's got a push from the 89 of Jelen. That 01, we know he's fast. He's quick at these super speedways. Can he maintain? He's going to lose his teammate, though, unless he moves up the track with him. He is going to try to. Jelen almost gets to his inside. Cosmetic looking to try and put 3 of their 4 cars in the show.
Ocean sideways on the
Contact.
apron. Jelen down on the apron. Back up the racetrack.
We're going to save it.
Everybody hangs on.
I'm not going to penalize the 01. It looks like a boost of momentum got him sideways.
2 laps to go. Addicted in 6th. 1 car on the apron. That was Caden heading down pit road. He's backing out of it. Smart move. And cars on the wall are almost upside down.
Caution.
And ran up over as well.
Caution, race it back. We're going to have overtime.
We're going to overtime again.
62. 3 people got in the air. The 14 remained on his wheels. I don't even know how he did that. But the 62's got a chance here at this lead on the race back. He's actually going to move the 01 up the racetrack. He looks to go to the second lane. He doesn't have a push, though, except for the 74. He's going to try and make a move right there. F1R is going to take the lead of the race back.
Crashing again across the line. Yorkie up in the air.
Wow. So let me refreshen up myself and, for a matter of fact, everybody on the overtime rules real quick, because I have not viewed them in quite a bit. So, under the circumstances that we have in overtime like we do right now, the first green white checkered attempt is standard. Extra 2 laps will be added for the final restart. In the off chance that we need it, there are 5 allotted. There is a limit of 6 under normal one. The 6th one is a no caution green white checkered, effectively. It won't, unless there's one worthy of it, that'll end the race. That'll end the race. So, doubt that we get that
Don't
far.
give 'em-
but I
don't
thought
give
I'd
'em
mention it
ideas.
for everybody
Don't
to
give 'em
refresh them up
ideas.
at home. It'll be good for everyone to know for the 500. My one unserious moment is my dad is sending me Instagram reels. Thank you, Father. We will wait.
I'm glad you mentioned that even on that 6th overtime attempt, if there is something deemed caution worthy, there still will be one. We don't need like a K-Town, Indianapolis incident. Yeah.
So keep in mind, Caden not being on the track means you have to be in the top 6. There is no 7th place-ish. No. Have to be one of the top 6 drivers on the racetrack. So right now, 4 Oceanic cars, not the team owner, but the rest of the team, as well as Nate and F1R, who's the leader, will make it through as of right now. We are waiting on the return of Cap, who said he was AFK. Who will join Steph as a duel winner? Steph, remember, had a crazy move on Zach Mon, to be exact, on the last lap of duel number 1. That was a Clementos car getting passed by a non-Clementos car. So we'll see. It appears Cap is back. So let's get the final 2 laps here underway. Are we ready? We're green. That is a legal start.
Addicted backing out. Interesting strategy here to start this overtime attempt.
Red, that car was underneath you. Thank you.
Oh,
4
Yorkie
cars,
in the
huge
wall.
breakaway. Couple in the wall. Excuse me.
Atlanta's got that final spot.
Everybody on the inside lane right now. 5 Oceanic cars. Excuse me, I thought it was 5. 3 Oceanic cars in the top 5. F1R gets shuffled out, but Hydra lets him back in. Coming around this time is going to be the white flag in duel number 2. Can the 62 hang on? Remember, he died last season at Atlanta. He only got 2 races through. He hasn't had the chance to race at the front of these guys in over a year. White flag in duel number 2. Hydra gets shuffled out by the 74 of Nate. He won't pass the 62 onto the double yellow. The 14's gonna have a run now. The 01 tucks back in line. 74's got no help. Nobody going to the outside. Contact, squirrely all the way across the inside lane. Cap has a huge run. Almost clear the 62. He's not quite though. F1R is entitled to the position. He gets hooked. They're both up the track. It's gonna be side by side Nate
The
and
entire
01 of
order is
Hydra
shuffling.
coming to the line. Who's gonna get there first? Side by side behind him. Hydra, 2 cars
Spinning to
down
the
towards
inside
death
wall. Red
Red's in the
crashes.
death wall. Addicted wins stage or duel 2. And F1R makes it through. Atlanta, Red, Cap, and Gavin just short.
F1R makes it in by the skin of his teeth in one way more than one. Or, yes. In more ways than one. There's the phrase.
Holy.
Kai, you mentioned that he died last season. It's been more than a year since he's last ran with these guys. Now, I'm no conspiracy theorist, but this Sunday coming up is Easter. I'm just saying.
Oh, wow, man. That was...
Wow.
Jesus.
Addicted. Can you? I don't know if you can do all of the burnout, the victory lane stuff. But Addicted grabs the duel 2 win. 3 Oceanic cars made it. One ended up in the death wall with a Clementas car. The other Clementas car made it.
Cap,
Join
can
those
I
cars
ask
going
what
home.
the plan was, man?
Red is okay. I should mention. I saw he was okay. But wow.
Watching Gavin's POV here now, coming to that
I guess he
finish.
figured he was going to get clear. Jesus.
I'm watching the replay right now. Cap made a really bad block on F1R, but that he still just destroyed the 4 for effectively 0 reason.
I don't mean to pin anybody under the bus, but I suggest analyzing that 48 car there at the end, because he had a run into turn 3, but then
He said
shot
he
back up
lagged.
the racetrack.
He
I
said he
lag? Okay,
lagged.
fair enough. That's fair.
And I can't penalize him too much anyway, considering he already missed the race.
That was rough. That was a really rough finish.
I mean, I
If I
believe
can have the
him.
23 in victory lane here, I'll move the...
Yeah, I believe him.
Just that's
15.
not a fun time to lag.
You can bring your car to
48.
victory lane here, Addicted.
48, 8, 4, and 14 headed home.
Or are you just going to take a picture there? Yeah, let's take it here. It's fine. Well,
I
that
would
was
have been
certainly
really
a
upset if
finish.
F1R lost on that horrific block, like that, like his
That would have
transfer
been
spot.
sad.
That would have actually that we would have had a day of mourning.
Especially after the whole build up I just gave him.
I didn't get a good view of what happened between Red and Cap off of 4.
Cap just fucking turned down on him. That's what I saw.
Nifty.
I'm gonna fact check the stream, but like that's what I saw.
The stream doesn't have a good view of it. That's why I was asking.
Here, I'm gonna just look anyway, just for the sake of looking.
Yeesh, man.
Yeah, he just kind of, whether Red hooked him or he just came down, I don't know. No, he just came down because Red got off of him, and yeah. Wow.
Jesus, man. Not the flip. I'm talking about the off of 4 coming to the checkered. They don't. Okay. So, gonna get a look here. So, Yorkie P3. Nate brought it home 4th. 5th was Jelen, and F1R in 6th. All right. So that is your show. We are going to shut down and rejoin. And we will take an intermission here from Daytona and be right back.
All right. I haven't done this in a minute. We ready? I think they are. Let's send them off.
Green flags in
Let's
the
go,
air.
Ray.
We're
Okay.
racing at the Daytona 500. And already a pass for the lead before the line. That's Mon on the inside of the 29 going for the race lead. He's getting a push from Fan into turn 1.
God dang.
Kind of gets 3 wide. I'm like 3rd on back. Bit of a mess down here. The top 2 all organized. It's just Zach and Fan, the top 2, as we get 3 by 3.
We're
Later
4
down the
by
back
4
wide.
to the back.
Getting real
Me too,
squirrely.
getting up that front.
Driver's wasting no time to put it all on the line. Turn 3 for the first time today, and already hard-fought racing throughout the field.
Some of these guys have been waiting an hour and they're getting antsy and they're showing it on lap 1.
John pokes his nose underneath Speedy sideways, gelling around.
89, shocked. Oh my god, he
Oh
about
my
clipped the guy
gosh.
leaving the pits.
Steph did a great job of avoiding that 89.
We are
Both drivers
still
in the
3
draft.
wide.
Off 2.
Zach.
Zach to the top side, Fan to the bottom. It's gonna go side by side and take the
Oh,
lead.
down the
Zach,
track.
God.
really
Going.
late block there. Speedy up in the field.
Oh my God.
Fan into the fence.
And
Excuse me, not Fan. That's Nate. Excuse me.
that's
Oh,
the
and that
yellow,
will
right?
probably be a
That's
yellow.
Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of things happen
I
at
was
once.
gonna say there.
Speedy is gonna get the race back. Push from Kai. Zach says he's been frozen since turn 1. Well, I'll explain.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
abrupt
that's
turn
what
at
I
the bottom.
expected.
Good lord.
Not ideal.
Not ideal.
Well,
at all.
everybody lives. Nobody's out of the race. So no harm,
First
no
yellow
foul
on
so
lap 2.
far.
Wait, that was only 2 laps? Dang.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I was thinking that was at least like 3 or 4. Not much longer, but
I can only count to 4.
I wish I could count to 2.
It's after 2.
Usually just say numbers and then like people will agree with you.
You think you could make a toddler recite pi?
I think if you tried hard enough, you honestly could. No. Think about it though. Think about it though.
It's
'Cause,
like- it's
you know
like
how
Flint
like
and
parents
Mike
try
Thomas.
really hard to get them to say like mama and dada. Instead
We
of that,
lost
just
the
look at the kid and go
racetrack.
3.14159.
We've lost the
Trust
track.
me, it'll work.
It's not a bad idea. You should be on.
We've lost the track, dude. It's over.
I hope somebody clipped that. I almost went over the fence.
Yeah, I did. I got it.
I called Nate Fan for a second just because so many things were happening. Anywho, that was a wild spurt of the Dominion Memorial 5th Daytona 225. I'm contractually obligated to say that.
Wait, did you actually calculate that?
Calculate what?
Did you call it the Daytona 225?
Yeah, all of the races on the calendar this season, their race length is the actual length now. I changed it.
Oh, damn.
See, I'm
So why
turning
is
to the
this
pro
so Domino
commentator mode.
Memorial 500?
I didn't change the logo. You're the one who made it.
That's true. It's on my computer that's dead. So
Anyway,
they're all here, right?
Fan, why
I'm
would you
not
say
seeing
that?
anyone. I mean, Zach's a little bit off the field, but I think he's purposely starting like that. Thomas,
We
what?
need to lock in, man. Hold on, let me change the
I got no. Don't worry. I am the most locked in out of this booth. Trust me. We have Speedy and Kai starting on the front row. Yeah,
Alright,
oh
so
my
there you go.
goodness.
Kai, where are you going?
Wait, what? Oh, okay, we're good. I think. Tango.
On the green.
Green flag.
All right. Blue flags out. Speedy with a great start. Kai and the entire outside lane just
Was that a
basically
jump on the
dissolves.
98? I need to go check that.
No, he was a bit antsy there to get going, but once you said
It's
green, he
still-
actually had a really faulty start. As
It's
Speedy
still
is
penalty
pulling
even if
away
they
out of turn
stop,
2.
right?
Apparently the
Pit
Let me go
road
double
speed
check
is
it before I
100, by the
call you in.
way. There's no limiter, obviously, but yeah, that's probably a penalty.
Checking it.
Moving on though. Aiden, second place. Big click fan.
It was definitely a jump on the 98. 99 started moving a little bit, but I don't think it was enough for a
What the
penalty,
fuck?
but yeah,
Nope.
98, you're coming in. Oh,
What
what the
happened?
fuck?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god! Oh
Oh,
no!
Lob at the inside wall. He's out of it.
Sorry, I was reviewing the penalty. I didn't even notice that.
You're good. I didn't notice until we came off of 4 either, and Lob is out of the race.
I mean,
Kyle just start at the back.
I don't know if he should be out. Personally.
Yeah. I feel like that should be a redo. Nobody else in the field has damage.
I
Yeah,
feel like that-
yeah, that's
that
fair.
would've-
Lob, you can get a new car. I don't mind.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm pretty sure he lagged out. He's not in the car.
Yeah, I was wondering why he was so far off the pack. I didn't realize he wasn't on
What
the
the
name
fuck did I just
list.
do?
I mean, I
Oh.
said something. Oh, he's not ready, but I don't know. Well, not ready. He was like stuck on the track. But I didn't look back at him to see where he was. So that's on me.
Here, I'll TP you, Lob. Yeah, it's a redo. I'm gonna let Lob back in the race because that was bad.
Grab the 28. Grab the 28.
Grab a funny blank car, Lob, or just grab Jack's car. That's fine too. Wrong side, bub.
Yeah,
wanna
we're
go
just
grab
gonna
some
avoid
popcorn
that. It's a
chicken
really
during this
weird
break.
situation, but yeah,
It
Zach.
was that
lagged
was
out,
a
I'm pretty
nightmare
sure.
scenario, guys. Nightmare. Never happens. You dreamed
Yeah.
you dreamt it.
Lost media.
Is Zach back yet?
No.
I'm gonna go pull. Do you want me
Just
to pull him off?
put his car in pit road.
Lost media.
10-4. Let's not DNF it like Tanner would.
Yeah, we caught that on a we caught it on a VHS tape and then we lost it 2 seconds later.
It
I
was
gotta
a
erase
mistake.
away the Elliott
stream,
Sadler
so-
footage. You guys ready to flip for stage points? I'm ready.
Fan isn't. Half the field isn't lined up properly either.
Thomas is trying to show me an Instagram reel mid-race. Do not distract the host.
It'd be like Gabe sending me stuff in the middle of races, bro. Listening to it.
Thomas, I don't like you for sending me this.
Steffi going AFK again? Okay. Alright, I'm muting.
Oh boy. It has been a very eventful start to this 225.
Steph, you're also pulling off, right? Oh yeah, he's going AFK. Alright, other than that, I think we're ready. Asking R.
Back to the green, it's Hydra and Speedy off on the front row this time around. Green flag back in the air.
Was he not?
Okay.
Oh my, yeah, that's a redo.
Oh boy. Alright.
Oh, who wasn't ready?
Did he say no? Hold on.
Oh, F1R just lagged out of the game.
Ooh.
Bro, what's with the lag outs on the restart? Wait. Okay. Nah, you're good. And the other one is back as well. Got a whole CHR rejoin.
Zach's back. Alright. It is. As I said before, very eventful start to this race.
No kidding.
You guys think we'll make it to midnight?
If these guys race clean, I think we'll probably get to like maybe 11 and be fine.
I think we're
However,
doing
What time is it
24
now? Like in your
for
time
me
zones
right now,
anyway?
it's 9:18.
Okay.
So judging based off what we have so far, it could very well go to tonight, but I think there'll be a point where these guys get their heads together.
We'll be here
I
till
pray.
tomorrow morning. We're doing the 12 hours of Daytona.
Oh, that's fire, actually. Sign
I'll
me
make the
up.
sun come up and everything on the skybox.
Time 6:30.
Good morning, crusty crew.
Good morning, USA.
Alright. For the love of God. Okay, can y'all pull up so I know if you're, like, alive? Okay.
Can I pull up?
I think they're all alive. We're gonna try this again. Asking R.
Yes. Hydra and
go.
Speedy. The top two. Green flag, the top lane gets a little bit going. Never
This
mind.
time they all went.
Hydra gets swallowed to the middle. B2 leading the top side with Fans and Aiden. Behind him, Speedy has Addicted 5, which I'm still trying to get the names of everybody, so excuse
We
me.
can start again, by the way.
Addicted's gonna get a big run there off the corner, bounces it back to Speedy. They'll keep him out front now, down the back straight. Never mind,
good move
Addicted
to
to
the
the
bottom.
inside.
99 back out front, though. And
Big
a
B2
70
in the
holds
inside.
it to the lead.
You got rocket fuel
Car
on that
linked out
thing.
to the lead. Will settle into P1 for at least this lap. I think he'll lead it. No problem. Addicted, try to go to the top. Oh my
Sideways
gosh,
behind them, that's
Caden's
Caden going around.
And the
almost
79
upside
tries
down.
to
Oh my gosh.
flip. That is.
I think we'll be.
Wait.
well,
Oh, wait. Oh,
Oh, the wreck again.
It's fine.
nah,
I would have called
it's-
that too.
Whenever you settled back down, I realized y'all were all probably still in the drive, so I thought it was a
I
little
was like,
iffy, but
yeah, I was,
we
like,
good.
yeah,
It's-
I don't
we
know.
good, we good.
Hydra
Again,
looking to win
I
this
would've
race
called that
back.
myself, so.
Man, he got a big run too. See if B2 has anything to say for him.
I think like
he tries.
those lines down there on like the trial hole restart zone might be can collide. I'm gonna check that.
All the way to the top, trying to out drag him back to the line.
Kai's
I
gonna
trying to
hold
make
him
it
together.
green line. It's gonna be B2 at the line. Wow.
They can.
Yeah, I'll fix that. I got it.
Well, like the yellow ones?
No, there's like a little, hold on. It's, the lines that mark this little restart zone right here, I think, are can collide.
Oh.
So. No, never mind, they're not. Are these ones?
Make sure that union is non-can collide. Like the union thingy right here. I'm pretty
Hey
sure it is.
Kevin, look what Thomas sent me mid fucking flip.
Maybe there's a duplicate underneath? I don't know. Also, what?
Look what Thomas sent me. Oh, hold on, I gotta send this to you. He sent me this in the middle of me flipping. I heard the fucking notification.
Yeah, no, there's nothing there. That's weird. Okay.
Sending me Pokemon racism mid 500.
Bro.
Good stuff, Thomas. Good stuff. I want to be the first ever NSN host to see a car fly out of the track while hosting. Can y'all do that for me? Can y'all grant my wish?
If anybody's gonna do it, it'll be Jellin.
I don't think anyone in this field is a genie, but we'll see what we can do.
I don't know.
We don't have any genies in the field, but we do have a Jellin in an F1R.
Jellin would find a way.
Those men are like real life crash test dummies, I swear.
I'm looking down on all I see.
We also have a wizard in the booth, so
Like, what?
you're the wizard, Garlic.
Why am I a wizard?
I don't know. I was the one that voted you on the wizard end of the year poll.
Right.
I'm roaming around, always
You
looking
just come
down.
off as a wizard.
I forgot
ready?
about that.
I think we're all here. Stay in R. Going green. They were. Oh my fucking
That
god.
29 car's not calling.
It's the same fucking suspect, bro. Let me
Jesus.
Usual
guess.
Okay,
suspects. You know, back in my day, the streets used to turn their cars sideways when they were going
That's what I'm
AFK.
thinking.
just
He's,
saying.
he lagged out again.
Oh
Of
my.
course. Yeah, he lagged out. Alright. Taking your car to the pit
Is there a
stop.
rule for that? You let the lag out so
If
many
you lag
times.
out consistently enough, yes, you can be parked for it.
Okay, his car might just drive it down there on its own. It's running away from me.
So, nah, I'm just past this text out.
And I'm going to put it right here to make it look like he's pulling into the garage because he should be starting parking at this point. What do you mean we run in a repo after this race, bro? I got school tomorrow. I wish. Yes, I know. We're ready. Going green.
Okay, this time everybody went. We are past halfway in stage number 1. We're going to contact in a turn
Into
1
the
up
wall,
in the air.
23 tries to climb it.
They all hang on. Kai finds himself in the catbird seat. He looks to the inside now for the
We
race
are
lead.
sliding
And we got
towards
cars
that
around
inside
behind
wall,
them.
and that is a yellow. That did
Oh,
the yellow.
man, we're
my
going to be here all night.
Oh my god!
We're going to be here all night.
Yeah, I just locked myself into purgatory taking this hosting position.
Thanks for doing it, but like, I'm sorry, man.
God damn, bro. Thought you were gonna throw it in the wall.
Caden, I got a question. This is live streaming on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
If I play a copyrighted song, will you get a DMCA strike?
Usually I don't, but like, don't do that anyway.
Okay, because I was going to play Tomorrow from the Annie musical into my mic,
Oh god.
but I won't do that.
That would have been a good bit. I appreciate that.
I try.
Wait, were you gonna play like the actual musical one?
Just whichever one I can
I didn't know if you were gonna try and play the one from the one with Barack Obama. Wait.
I didn't know there was an
Nice of
Obama
the
one.
princess to invite itself.
Wait, no, is
This
it not?
the-
Is it not Barack Obama?
Dude,
Wait, no,
Oh
you're
my
talking
God,
about
no, it's-
Obama or
no,
you're talking
it-
about Jamie
dude,
Foxx?
this is
Jamie-
this is the least serious NMSS/NSN commentary booth since season 1, dude. We haven't had this many people unmuted since then, bro.
Okay,
Garlic,
I
oh my
was gone
God.
for like a little bit. What
Gavin,
is going on?
Gavin, you are
Dude,
not
when I
confusing Jamie
watched
Foxx
no
with
no no
Barack
no no
Obama.
no, hear me out. When I watched that movie back in 2014
You thought it was
in
Barack
theaters,
Obama.
I thought it was Barack Obama.
You thought it was 44th President of the United States, Barack Obama.
I don't know. He seemed like a pretty serviceable dude. He'd taken an adopted child.
You know what? He would. He would.
It also
was like a
blew
person
up
in
the
power.
children's hospital too.
Okay, okay.
We can't say
Search
that
up
on stream, the
Afghanistan
government's
Children's
No.
Hospital. Oh, guys,
no, no,
Dude,
no,
dude.
not on the YouTube live stream.
We
Not
have
on the live
been
stream.
trying so hard since we started streaming this to get taken down, man. Let's not.
This
But
is
it'd
the
be
time
awesome
I'm gonna
and
laugh
cool.
my ass off.
All right.
I'm just trying to eat my popcorn chicken.
We ready?
It is P2 and Yorkie
Fan
on
R.
the front row.
Then go.
Green flags back in the air. B2 with a better start. Yorkie. Actually gonna pull right along even and actually pass B2 for a second. The Kai machine is almost around, slams the Speedy. They all get out of whack and Kai will find a spot to the inside near the back. And Yorkie to the
Yorkie poking
inside
his
of
nose for the
B2.
race lead.
Bump and run.
Oh, Kaden and Steph, they actually make it out alive somehow.
Barely.
F1R
Look
out
at
of
F1R
nowhere
going.
at the second. Oh my god, Yorkie's gone, dude.
All I ask is that y'all make it to the what?
Yorkie, if you don't lead this lap, there's a problem.
I didn't even know he got that far out front.
You gotta pay attention, man.
Bro, I was paying attention to all the cars in the wall to make sure for a yellow.
Oh, alright, you're a host. Anywho, Fan is
Oh,
upside
we
down.
got one in the
Upside
fence.
down.
That is another yellow.
One
Good
must
job,
imagine
y'all.
Worst
Sisyphus
Daytona
happy.
race of all time.
One must imagine Sisyphus
Well,
happy.
I don't know about that, Kate. I think it's probably the worst start you've had.
This has been terrible, dude. Good God.
Was it the end of
You know what?
stage one last year
They're just getting it out of their system now. They're gonna lose it all in stage 1, and then stage 2 and 3 we're gonna go green flag the entire way.
That's a pipe dream.
You know,
I'm
this
betting
stage is
my
gonna-
house, my wife, my kids.
You don't have no white boy.
Okay, man. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yorkie will
Dogging
lead
on
him
him for
off to the
what?
caution flag.
What's the wasn't it last season during stage 1 that we found out that there was still death fences on the track, so Addicted lost a tire? I need that to happen at the end of the stage to be the cherry on top. Addicted, didn't that happen last season? Where like you lost a tire by hitting the catch fence? Or was it the season before that? Season 3, okay. Brad Addicted was even in the league at that point.
Hey, he did win the greatest race of all time, Twin Ring Motegi Season 3.
That's true.
Yeah, okay. We need to lock in and get serious, man. This is bullshit.
Well, you know what they say. It's the early stages of the race. People still figuring out their cars, how it's handling in these very, very different conditions from the nighttime of the duel.
I'm gonna put that on a tape recorder, and I'm going to replay that every time they wreck in stage 2, Garlic.
You know what, Gavin? I hope you do. I actually think you should do that. That would be really funny.
I'll make it a soundboard.
I'm the only thing keeping this booth together.
No kidding.
Yes, Annette, do you think we could teach a kid to recite pi?
I just want to go green, man.
Actually, wait, isn't this... Oh, wait, no. This is technically on topic with the league, isn't it? Because didn't Gabe run a pie car in the All-Star race last year? There's still people sideways, Speedy. I don't know if I can. That's why I'm waiting.
Wait to the power of 17. Hold
I'm not
on.
just talking for nothing.
Oh, never mind. We're going green.
F1R. I digress.
Either way,
We're
that's
3
too
wide
much.
at the line.
3 wide.
Kai down on the bottom, trying to get
we're
the push from
3
Addicted.
deep.
Well, we're
Oh,
already
Yorkie's
getting
sideways in the
swirly.
middle. Look at Addicted going around.
Oh,
And
Speedy is right
Kirby
in
in the
fence, but fine.
back.
Will they live?
Nate
Oh, my
almost in the death wall.
Nate needs to be counting his blessings right now. Is up at the front. It is Steph leading this race over F1R and Yorkie.
They have a
I got-
pretty big lead. The field has spread out for like the first 4 or so. The rest of the
I
pack's
got
kind of...
something a little like a early 2000s NASCAR plate race right now with everyone all spread out. Honestly, probably
Mashallah,
for the
they
better.
made it a lap.
Still single file here at the front.
Now most of the field has gone single file.
I'll calm down, at least for now. The 2 to go in this stage.
And they're fanning out again already.
Speedy,
Speedy up
through
the
the
center.
middle.
Look at that. That
Up
was
to
incredible.
second. No cigar. Can't really go anywhere else than that. Have to rely on B2 and others to try to get him back up there. And looks like that
Yorkie
might not
backing up
happen.
to
So he gets
F1R
split
here.
3 wide.
And
Make it
crashing.
over 4. We're fine.
Live,
For the
baby.
most part, the
Oh.
41's
They made the
around. White
white.
flag in the air for stage 1.
Steph leads
Well,
us to
fans
it.
out of it for the stage win.
Steph out to the lead. Can he hold on to it for 2 more corners and the backstretch?
I doubt he can.
He's
Guess
wiggling
he's
back
just
and
gonna
forth,
wait
trying to
till
keep that
turn
25
4.
behind him.
That seems to be where the cool spot is. Just get a run off turn 4 and you might be able to get there.
Yorkie has no help though. Steph might
Yeah.
have this unless there's a
hold
big
on,
run
hold
though.
on. Oh.
Nate's there. He's
Give
trying
him
to
a
go
second,
for it
boys. He's
himself.
going to take a look.
And a big
Yorkie
move by the
was
25.
there. Yorkie takes the stage.
Now, he had to go to the apron to do it. I don't know if that'll stand.
Steph
I
forced him
think
down.
He got forced.
He got tapped down there.
You tapped, all right.
He got tapped down.
I'll go
Listen,
look
I'm
at
just
it
calling
again,
it how
but-
it is, Yorkie. I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm calling
it how
how
you
you
got-
called
he
it is
got
not
hit
how it
there.
is.
From what I see, you got hit.
Well, gentlemen, we made it a stage.
Congrats,
It's
y'all.
9:34.
We've come a long way in those 20 laps. Any overall feelings, any emotions?
Yeah, he's right about ending the season.
I don't know who saw
just
that. That
started,
was
I'm
the
already
fucking
tired.
save of my life.
Yeah, it was. I thought you were going straight for that pointed wall.
That was peak.
As we wait for the rest of the grid to line back up. So far, no driver has emerged as the dominant guy to win this race. But then again, it is still early in this race. We may be able to see some trends by the end of stage 2.
Not too sure if the guy in the very back, I think that's Fan, is ready. Oh, wait, oh, Zach, that's right. You're right. If I say his name 3 times, it'll appear, and he's here now. So.
AFK row racers when threatened with going green without them.
That's when they speak up, bro.
Allegedly, we have Yorkie and Steph on the front row as gearing up to go green. The 29's just now getting into line, so wait for Zach to get in here. Be all good to go. Very caution mess made stage 1, but we made it.
And thank God for that.
He says he'll just start right here on the apron off the track.
Got it, man. You got it.
Fan is going down there with him.
Teammates help each other out. We're going green.
But better start.
You know
for
what? They
Steph.
all went.
He's gonna not clear the 25. He's looking for it. Just couldn't quite get it.
Keep
Yorkie
an
up.
eye for me, by the way, because I'm reviewing restart. I'm pretty sure it was clean, but it looked weird.
I got you. Keen onto the field. Yorkie takes the lead. Steph behind him. F1R sneaking his way up into 3rd place. And now Addicted's going to take that away from him. To the inside he goes. And
Good
he will
question.
take 3rd.
Even if it's not the leaders and someone jumps, is it still a penalty? Penalty on the 99.
That's rough for Speedy. Probably do a pass through. I'm not sure what the penalty is. Okay. Well,
Oh, watch out, boys.
we nearly had a caution instead of a real penalty. Oh, man.
Hydra's just going to check up and merge at the back end of the field.
Alright, yeah. Just to confirm again, penalty is on the 99. I looked at it again.
So now he's got to figure out how he's going to get down to the apron here and serve this penalty. He's currently in the middle.
Not really want to be. The spot did open up for a second, but that did not really give him much of a break.
He's got a
here.
spot there behind that 20. Never mind, Fan. There's her
He's
Steph,
gonna have to-
excuse me, covered it. That 99 car is, well, he'll be out there for another lap. He's not able to get down.
Well, that situation's all going on. Still have a race here, y'all.
Thank you, Jack. Speedy's about to tuck in line here. He gets down underneath some Steph.
Ooh, wow, Addicted, big move on the 25 and had no one else to go with him. Yorkie out for a big lead.
25 just keeps on getting these huge runs out front.
I'm noticing as well.
And
Speedy was in the bottom, and he got clipped by Nate, and now he's over the outside line once again.
at this point, I think you should just back out. Yeah, you gotta serve.
You might have to drop to the tail end of the grid.
I think it's probably best just to drop to the tail end. You're gonna lose the draft anyway, no matter how far up you are.
I think naturally he's going to fall back here in this outside line. He's got no help behind him.
That's goes with
Well, thank you,
up to
Jack.
the other front though. All the action's happening. Addicted to the top side, gonna nearly clear Yorkie. Caden looked to the outside for just a moment, then thought better of it, and now Addicted out clear to the lead.
Speedy finally gets down to the bottom line. And here he goes to make his penalty on pit road. All the way down to 100.
I need a caution, but from how this race has gone, I feel like a caution may not be far away at all. But so far, they've raced pretty clean for the stage.
Alright,
First
Oh, even if-
5 laps.
Even if we don't get a caution, there
And-
will be one at the end of the stage.
Yeah.
my gosh.
Oh
my God, look at
Dog
Nate.
into the
Nate.
pack.
Clean like a tub.
Thank you, Alex.
Oh, Steph
Steph's
still
drifting it on the apron,
sideways.
so is Hydra. Oh, somebody upside down. That's Caden.
Caden is upside down.
Oh shit. My bad.
Oh
Let's
my
have
More
fun
god.
crashing
watching the
across the
thing.
line. B2 up on his
B2
side,
is-
and he's upside down.
Yeah, another car up in the air. Speedy, it was already that penalty. I mean, Vince Servant came out at a very opportune time for him.
That penalty literally did nothing for the 99 anyways. So
It really didn't.
caution came out like immediately.
I mean, I technically called it. It's like, yeah, caution's not too far
He
away.
jumped before it, and then his tires still hadn't stopped rolling by the time it said go. So, pretty sure that's a fair penalty, right, kid? All right.
Well, someone needs
Just
to flip the
making
Speed
sure.
2 machine. Anyone gonna flip B2? This guy is he's hanging by his belts.
Yeah, the blood's rushing to his head. We gotta flip him over fast.
He's
Hello?
upside down. He is dead, dude. He's upside down.
There we go.
Oh my god, we saved him.
I sent the clip in general, by the way, just for clarification. In case anyone was curious. We good near the back? Any of us AFK? Because
Okay, I see, I see.
ready to get moving. What's with all the spread out cars near the back? I know some of them are lagging, I guess.
He didn't want to interrupt the field having fun.
Alright, I think the 29 is just starting way off, so we'll ask. Oh, wait on him to get
and
up.
Yorkie this time on the front row, lap 6 of the
And
stage.
go.
Flag.
Clean
I
restart.
just remembered
Only would have
Lobs
to
in that
check
11 car.
Yeah, I gotta.
I will for consistency's sake, though, but I'm pretty sure that was clean.
Fan looking inside. He'll take second place away.
It's a little out of
Hydra
shape.
again sideways in the corner.
He's gonna save it. Have to come back up to the track though. Pretty clean, all things considered.
He's been
And a
drifting a
huge
lot in
run
those
he
corners so
got.
far. Uh-oh. With a fan to the outside. He's taking the race lead. Never mind.
We start just clean from Kevin. Caden with
Oh
the
my god. Oh my god. And they all
Speedy
hang on
was-
to it.
Speedy was around, got it back going. Somehow, Caden went from like nowhere to second in like 2 seconds. Goodness. This draft package is quite wild.
No kidding.
Fan's gonna try again for that race lead. He's got a window open on the inside. Will he take it? And there he goes.
They run for the night.
Look at Caden on the outside being pushed by Addicted. Nate slipping back to the sucker hole.
Caden got all the way up to second before long, losing all his steam. Might have to rely on Addicted, or maybe not. Might have to rely on Kai. Kai down to the middle once again. They all get wild in the tri-oval.
Comes
Caden
Caden with a
for the
run to the
lead.
outside.
Gonna clear, can't clear the 41. He was
Not
close
quite.
to doing it. Oh man. 3 wide for. There's 3 wide everywhere, except for the lead. Fan trying to hold all of them off. It looks like a chariot race up here.
Nate sideways on the apron.
Oh my
Good
gosh.
save by the
Good save, brother.
74.
Speedy, after getting that penalty, is all the way up to second now. And now he's looking for the lead.
I guess you could say he got a speedy penalty. My bad, my fault.
No, that was funny. That was
They're
funny.
dying for real.
And I was about to make an H message that would have said, "Congrats, y'all, on managing to make 4 lap runs instead of 2 lap
That was your
runs now,"
key.
and then he blew over.
Oh god. All right. Well, Fand is in the lead. Maybe not for much longer. No, he will keep it.
He's
Nope.
got
Oh,
it.
maybe not, maybe not.
Oh, I thought he was gonna keep it. I think Speedy got at the line.
Yeah, Speedy got it at the
Might,
line.
yeah. Take her, Sean.
Yo, I might as well be racing a fucking sprint car race with how I've been sideways more than I've been straight in this race. I feel like I'm driving a 410.
Oh my god. So Steph and Lob are stuck.
Yeah, thank you, Jack, for putting that in chat.
Oh, y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill. Okay, they're good now. Never mind. I thought they were
Spirit
good.
of
Now they're
Dale.
not.
That's like the 6th time I've seen
F1R,
Speedy
F1R,
ram
F1R,
off
F1R,
the
F1R, 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 please. Okay.
Just staring straight at death. My god.
Garlic, look in general at my jinx.
Oh my gosh, y'all.
Let me take a look at this.
I would say something about the draft package, but I'll keep my mouth shut in respect of the
Yeah.
broadcast.
Yeah, literally as you were typing it.
I just won't speak to them ever again, bro. It's over.
Steph crossed the line a minute and 38 behind since his kerfuffle with Lob. Speedy and fans in the front row. The field's all types of messed up. Settled and ready to go.
Why is Roblox chat not letting me say that?
What was it?
Actually, I'm not shocked they don't let me say that. I'm not saying it out loud.
Okay,
I'm gonna
well, if
get
you won't
called
say
up
it
by-
out loud, then Roblox won't let you say it.
That's true. Hey, let me say that.
Yeah,
You ready?
I don't think they know what that means.
I think we all hear.
Speedy and fans on the front row.
All right, bingo.
Blue flag.
That was clear. I don't think I even have to check that.
Side by
I saw
side for the
people
lead right
backing
now.
up.
Zach
Oh.
and Caden in the wall. One of them has to get going.
Y'all,
finally.
I believe,
Good
are
Lord.
still in the draft.
Y'all hang on to it, hang on
They're
to it,
fine.
F1R.
They're definitely fine. Silent's a little bit far, but I think he'll be okay.
Oh, spinning on the
FNR.
apron, that's F1R. He is
like
absolutely out of control on this restart.
That's like the 3rd time he's been that close to the death wall today.
Double checking with Gel. Do you have
The
track?
roll
I think
racing
you do. I'm
gods,
not
man. They
entirely
putting
sure.
them as close to the edge as possible.
You know, maybe 4th time considering he wrecked in the duel. That time he actually hit it though. Let's try not to do that in the race.
Well, because the field's more spread out, probably actually a good thing because they don't have to be on top of each other making 90 billion moves thinking they're Superman.
Hate to interrupt you, but wait, what? Yeah. But I hate to interrupt you, Zach, but we're back. The pack is back. It didn't even take a lap. And they're already trying to race hard.
Well, that's to be expected.
Well,
Nate
I-
to the
oh,
top
Nate on the
side,
outside.
and he's gone. To the
I would
lead he
like to
goes.
add to your Superman comment because the way these guys are driving with that super draft, I would argue they are Superman as Speedy flies to the race lead on the outside, proving my example.
That's
Already
what
got
I'm
our
saying.
first showing.
I'll
Oh, my
say
bad.
I'll say what I think about this package. I think probably to the end of stage 2. But for now, it is it is both mesmerizing and terrifying what these guys can do.
It's like the real life 2021 package.
Speedy's gonna block this run from the Yorkie.
He's gonna muscle his way down. No, he backs out of it. Smart move. He was on the apron.
Nate to second. We can't get down to the inside. It was looking like he was gonna drop that down to the bottom. Can't do it. Has Lob behind him, and behind him is Kai. Somewhat of an outside lane's trying to form. Speedy
goes up to
the
block.
top,
That
but no
opens
one
the
was
door.
there. Nate gets there in
Oh,
time.
addicted,
F1R
spitting.
addicted. They'll be fine and still within drafts. Well, within drafts. Kai
there goes
is
Kai.
around. I think he'll be okay. Yes, he will. Keep it green.
He'll be in the
green.
draft. Ladies and gentlemen, we're halfway to stage 2.
Wildness going on here.
We're getting there, guys. We're getting there.
We're
A
getting
little
there,
bit
y'all.
more calm this stage. I mean, we're still trying to wreck, but not as hard.
Well, yeah, I'd say so overall. Nate had a small run to the top side. Got stopped by Speedy. Not to leave.
Out of all
Moving to-
5
Right.
seasons I've been here, like, I've never seen a plate package this wild, and it's been on display from the Clash all the way to the actual 500, and it just continues to show with every single move that these drivers try and pull, whether it be the top, bottom, or middle, and I just find that insane. And it
Yorkie
doesn't
down the
help.
bottom.
We've got increased blowovers, and we've seen those put on display, so just
Absolutely.
gonna be interesting to see how this turns out towards the end of the night. And we are
Oh,
sliding down the back
It
straightaway.
nearly turned out bad for the
And again,
And it will
25.
turn out.
No, I think they'll all keep it rolling. Maybe
Again.
not Steph. Oh my God!
and that
Lobs in the
time we
fence.
can't keep it. Okay. I was waiting on him to fall off enough, and then yeah. Speaking of those
Speedy
good
He
moves
keeps
blowovers,
his lead
again.
across the line.
He's been pretty consistent about that. He's keeping on the front row. Good on
Yeah,
him.
he took that speeding penalty personally. He's shown out there he deserves to be at the front of the field.
the nickname Speedy for 2 different reasons: speeding penalty and a fast car.
Yeah, speedy for the penalties, fast first pace.
That's bars right there. You speaking for real.
That's supposed to be sarcastic. Because you deserve it.
You deserve to be put down and be praised.
Damn.
F1R, please.
Oh my god, F1R.
Watch him get wrecked for like 97th.
What are they doing back there? Cosmetic teammates are kissing. Oh, they're stuck, that's why. Oh, wait, they're not even teammates. Prep of the 11 isn't actually Jack. Buddy, go do that. Or I'm gonna drag you there. What do you mean Meteor citizens have? Okay. Lob, go across the line, bub. Lob.
Lob, one lobster, hello.
Oh my.
Hey, look, Speedy went sideways when he's going AFK. Look at that.
Thank you, Lob. Thank you, son. Okay. I was considering saying that, Red, but since I'm a commentator, I'm gonna refrain.
Oh, I'm still muted. I don't think I said anything.
No, you didn't. I didn't hear you. You're good.
Y'all think we could get a child to recite the Book of Exodus?
That one might be too much.
Like, what do you think that a 2-year-old child would think of Old Testament God?
Probably cry.
Like the based version. Then the woke liberals, the woke liberals got to him in the New Testament. He got soft.
Yeah, the woke Protestants got to the New Testament.
The woke disciples.
No. I was trying to stay over the H message. Kai, you're not a NASCAR game default. Please stop going backwards. You're scaring the kids. But
He was bribed.
It didn't let me.
He was bribed with 15 shackles and 2 oxen.
We're gonna take the time to thank our 2 sponsors. The 2 of them. Could you believe it? The 2 sponsors. We have Sega. Welcome to the next level. And I was gonna say Toyota, but there's no Toyotas in the field. So they're
Lexus.
they're just responsible for the yellow lines. That's what they're responsible for.
All right.
Let's go places. And we're about to go. Let's go green. Speedy and Nate
And-
on the front row.
Clean start.
Nate tried to clear the 99, just did not work out at all. What a messy start. Good lord. Yorkie's still stuck in the wall. They'll
They're still
maybe
into
get
each
it
other.
back going.
And
Yorkie, I think, will be okay.
I
I'm
don't
not
think
sure about
that
the-
the 89. I don't think is okay.
Yeah.
Neither is in the draft. That's a yellow.
That's rough.
Guys,
That
I'm
was
a little
rough
worried.
start from like the top of the field to the bottom. All right, back under yellow again. Probably have about
41.
8 to 7 laps to go on the stage.
Trying to make a move last
Oh
second.
my
They're trying to
good
lord.
crash.
They are trying to DNF.
I don't know what happened with the 70 back there. He got awfully close. He was scaring me. He pulling it in?
Oh, he might be. I think he is. I think he's had enough. Or maybe he has to go. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
but the 70
he
car
just
is
left.
out of the race. Not by
Put it
DNF.
in
well,
chat.
It is by DNF, but
All I see is OML in chat. Nothing in general, too. Well, that takes our pole sitter out of contention of winning this thing.
hate to see it.
So yeah, we do have our first DNF of the day.
Not by a wreck, but by parking it.
So congrats on who the next person is to finishing 13th. No, he said it in the channel. He's not rejoining. He left because he just wasn't having fun. Unfortunate. The quicker y'all get lined up, the quicker we get to finish the stage, guys. Just saying. That's more like it.
Best thing I'll get this done, the faster I can eat my salmon, bro. I need it right now. F1R and speed beats off.
Alright, saying go. Immediate
Some
review.
speedy
I don't
hiccup
know
there a
what I
little bit
just
on that.
watched there, but
Right, you
might have been
understand,
close.
bro. You don't understand ball, and F1R is gone for all of the back straightaway.
Oh, we got 2 cars spinning on the apron. That's Lob and Kai. They live.
And the back straightaway is here, and that lead is pretty much eaten up.
Speed looking
Speed
outside
with
with a push on Addicted, and he will go straight to the lead with that. He might just be the car to beat tonight.
Looks like it.
Wow, I can't believe I'm saying that, but that restart was clean. He went like right on the dot.
But will the run be clean is the question. How long can they keep it going?
Hopefully another 6 laps. Inshallah.
You know what? Well, I'll be optimistic. I'll say, well, let's try for 8.
Brother, we have to come to the stage end.
Let's try
It's
for
either
6.
F1R trying to make a move. Thinks better of it.
I think realistically, if you really do want to make a move, not 6 laps to make it happen. That is
Speed
a
what
lot
you want
and
the
not a lot
apron,
of
bro.
time at the same time. Don't want to make your move probably now. Maybe with 3 to go, probably would be a better time to try things out.
F1R is going to find a hole. The question is, will Speedy get that draft off Nate to keep the race lead?
He will. He can't
not
go
quite.
to the bottom though. F1R new
Leader.
leader. Speed
careful,
off
Jellin.
The 89. Jell's gonna go
okay, no, he's
down
going
pit
to pit
road. Slow down and merge right back to the end of the field, right behind that 29 exact.
Oh, there goes Kai.
Turn much.
We're still all
much
good.
to say. For now, Fan the lone driver. Well, not he's alone, but now the lone on the top side. To the top, huge run.
Oh my
He's
God,
gonna
look
get
at
clear.
Speedy.
No, he'll get up to second before losing all that steam.
Steph has returned. He's going to try to merge.
Now
They
with
come
4
around
laps to go.
take the lap. Steph's going to take off. And I do
Get
believe
out
he'll be
to
in the
the
draft.
Yeah, that
Yeah, he's in the
merge is
draft.
good.
He might still be able to win the stage from back there.
Oh,
Careful,
maybe
they could
because they're
all
wrecking.
go.
I think they'll be okay. Yes, they
Yeah,
are.
they're
The
good.
11's going to be slidey, but everything's all right, all things considered.
They tried to kill each other, but they just their will to live is too strong.
You know,
Is it
fun
strong enough
fact,
to make it to the end of the stage? I don't know.
Probably not.
fact, if F1R stays where he is right now, he will be at 8 points, and that's only, I believe, 11 points off of how many points he had last year. Just saying.
Invest in F1R now. His stocks are going to go up.
Exactly.
Oh,
If he
I don't
wins
know
the
if I'd say
stage,
that
he's
so
only
soon.
8 off.
He's going to try to get that super draft on the outside. He's got to push from Hydra.
Had a push. It didn't quite make it work, though. Now with 2 to go in the stage, they're getting dicey here, y'all.
Look at Jellin up the
Jill
ground.
out of nowhere.
Good on
Just
him
slot
to
to
slot
second.
in. I wouldn't want to pass that way either.
But hey, he's got it
He's
now.
going to look
He's
outside.
taking
Here
what
he
they're given.
goes.
A huge
And
move. But
oh,
the
he was-
62
62
couldn't
back to
clear.
the inside.
He was clear for the lead for a second. He hesitated. And that might be the difference between winning the stage and not.
Nate
Man.
continues to drift on that apron,
Oh
man.
my god.
We
They
round
nearly wrecked.
turn 4. Trying to keep it straight to the line. Yes, we will. White flag in stage number 2. Who's gonna get
Make
it?
it 7 laps.
Yorkie's going to have a big run here. Where does he go? He goes to the
Oh.
inside. He muscles his
That
way
was-
underneath the 62.
41
Oh
almost
my
wrecking
god.
behind.
Look at Addicted.
Oh, he's
And the
gonna
23
slide on his
on
side.
top of someone.
They are still all together somehow.
Oh my god, Kai is all over the place.
There might be
And
another
it is
super draft.
just
Never
the
mind.
leaders.
Yorkie is far out to the lead. Will anyone catch this 25?
F1R might be able to develop a run. Kai does not go with him.
And I think that's
that's gonna
And
kill 'em
I
all.
think that
Nate's going
seals
to have a
it.
shot at it.
That's-
The stage sweep for Yorkie in stage 2.
Yeah, Kai not going with F1R basically sold it there.
I'm gonna
For
go check.
If Kai went
There's
to
a lot
push
of things happening
F1R,
in
they
that
had a
last
shot at winning it, but he did not go with him.
I just gotta go check real quick and make sure
Yorkie's
that move was
emoting in his
legal,
car right now.
because I'm pretty sure he got forced. Just for clarifying sake.
He did say in chat he
Yeah.
thinks he passed under.
I mean, okay, it's weird. He gets shoved up. He tries to block low, so he's already kind of trying to force the 41. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't think I got the memo. I think I brought a dirt track setup today.
I don't think that's a call that I need to make. I think that's probably a call for Caden. So I'll send him my clip and see what he thinks.
Nate, you're like when Rec Rare Racing bought a short track car to Talladega for Joey Gase.
Yo, I've been doing that in my NASCAR Heat career. I've been bringing a short track car to Daytona and Talladega, and I've won every fleet track race.
Club is in general, Caden.
That's tough.
Yeah. Because, I mean, he chooses to block on his own accord, so then he's going below on his own accord, technically. That's how I view that, but it's up to how Caden sees it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Whoever got second there, yeah. Got a penalty for passing below. Oh, you said what happens, not what happened. That's a good question. I have no clue. Thank you, Jack, for all these clips. These clips are goated. I like the names. Set it to the back.
Alright, what I will say about this package is now it's tasty. Yada, yada, yada. It is fun. It looks like a lot of fun. However, I think it's prone to more wrecking. And I am not very... When I was in the duels, I guess it was chill, I guess. I don't know. I think the super draft is a little much.
The super draft is fun, but it is very chaotic and it's impossible to block. So I lost that way in the clash. I'm just telling you, if you are out in the lead, you really are a sitting duck. Like, you have no chance to block if that happens. Don't even try it.
Sounds like
I think somebody's going to try it.
I mean, you might as well if it's the final lap.
We're going to see a Michael McDowell type block on the final lap, I'm telling you right now.
Over.
Oh, we're all ready. My bad. I was reviewing a set of rules. Dang, R? Oh, wait, oh. Wait. Oh. My bad. I saw like 10 car. Yeah.
It's about kamikaze mission this entire field.
Once the 11 gets in line.
That's my opinion.
Odds when I'll say it again. Lobby there. Alright.
That's so beautiful.
And go.
Green flag for the finals.
Gavin, just as a future note, you probably shouldn't say go into VC.
Okay.
It's probably muscle memory, but don't do that.
Back green for the Domino Memorial. Daytona 225.
Going sideways back there. He hangs on to it.
Question is now, how does this one end up? We've had wrecks, I think that last run was like our longest run of the day.
Well, let's see if we can top it. Never mind, we're gonna
I
die.
don't know. Everyone's pretty racy right now.
Kai's gonna slip back into line here. Addicted underneath him. It's Nate out to the race lead. He's got Caden on his outside. How about this?
Side by side with the league owner.
Oh, okay.
God, I think we got some feedback from one of our mics accidentally placing his
Wait,
car,
hold
dude.
on, he's gotta run.
You guys hear that? I
Still
don't think
side
I
by
did.
side. And now the run's gonna fade a little bit.
Must have been a ghost.
Must have been the wind.
It's like he's still here.
Look at Yorkie.
Insane move. This time it wasn't below the WL.
Yorkie fires back to the race lead.
Yeah, he wasn't very happy
Oh,
with the
careful,
two-to-back
boys.
penalty for 5 wide. We're making a mess. And we cleaned it up. Big
Oh my
run
God,
for Hydra.
Hydra.
2
Hydra!
no. He nearly got to the lead there, man.
Nate's
Wow.
Mike? No, he didn't get the super draft. Yorkie sliding up the racetrack. Here comes one lobster on the inside. Haven't talked about him all race
He's
long.
going to get the lead here.
They'll kill each other first.
3 by 3, third on back. The lone car of Dell and some other stragglers like Zach and Todd sitting in the back a little bit. And Dell's
First
singing
clean air that
a school melody.
first bit of clean air that 11 cars had all race long.
Have to make the most of it while he's still up here. Or either that or while the green's still
Yorkie's
out.
gonna muscle his way underneath him. I will do my best, Gavin. I will do my best. Yorkie to the race lead. Kai sideways underneath.
Everything all good for now. 5 laps into this third and final stage. A little run for Caden. Didn't really materialize into anything, although Steph now in the middle. Trying to find a hole. It's going to find Caden in the middle. Lob up the racetrack,
Ooh.
4 wide for a moment. They get it settled together. Nate was closed into the wall. Now Zach in the middle of 3. We'll get clear of the 11. The line basically dissolves. Never mind. Now Kai's in the middle.
All right, I'm back.
Now Zach leads the top lane with Caden, Lob, Nate, and Addicted, and 2 other cars at the top side. Way
I'm
further
just gonna
on
look
back.
to the bottom.
F1R to the
F1R
lead.
on
He's
the
clear.
outside. Guys, should we do credit one bank ones to watch for like halfway through the stage?
I can do that. Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
All right, sure.
I'll set that up.
Speedy
to
with a
the
run from
lead
Steph.
and clear. But
No,
F1R
he's not.
charges back though.
The slip up and back into line for the 62 car.
He's going to try to fight back with another, maybe super draft or big run. That bottom lane is the most dominant. You want to be there. The top lane doesn't. I mean, it exists, but it doesn't really do a whole lot for you.
That top lane, if you get that super draft though,
Even
is
get
like
the super
a
draft,
blessing.
it's a blessing. But if you don't, it's kind of just there. So the bottom lane is key for the most part, unless you get a really big run. The big runs seem to be very random.
I'm sure there's a method to the madness, but I don't know if anybody has figured it out yet. As it looks like Mon is making a run for it, and that will
Squoze Nate into the wall, but they all keep it together.
dissipate as quickly as it started.
Ooh, and Nate again squotes to the wall again. This time there was Lob and Speedy that squotes him into it.
Yorkie finds himself out at that front once again. It's been him and F1R trading it back and forth for a lot of this race, actually.
Actually, fun fact, the longest run of the race, we've made it 9 laps so far.
Let's go.
Can we make it to 10?
Maybe.
I have faith.
I don't.
I do. The looks of things, as Kai doesn't turn the 62 around, it looks like we just might be able to make 10 laps under green flag conditions. Yes, we will. There'll be no yellows. 10 laps, everybody. A round of applause.
Yeah.
I'm proud of y'all. Now don't mess it up.
Oh, Chell got
We
out
about
of whack.
did.
Got 89 car is going to slot in behind Mon. Steph drifting on the apron. Nate looking for the race lead. Could not do it. We've got Kai and Hydra there on the outside trying to challenge.
Nate's big run. I think he was there, so there'll be a legal pass. We'll leave this lap. F1R now behind him.
Oh, wait, did I not?
Nate gets a pretty big lead there. Kind of
Yeah.
out to a sitting duck. No super draft though, so it looks like he will be staying in the lead for the moment. Speedy with a gutsy move to the bottom. And now to the gutsy move to
Speedy's
the
going to
top.
shoot outside.
Oh, Nate gets turned!
Crash. They're gonna
Eric
save
Amarola
it.
style, and he's still in the top 5. Oh my god.
www. That was all Speedy. Thank you, F1R.
4 wide in the tri-oval. Nate says cyberbullying is real.
Cyberbullying is real. Thank you, Nate.
Oh man. I think this is a decent shot to have our ones to watch here since the field's not completely dying. Good lord. We'll start with you, Gavin. Who do you feel like is the one to watch here tonight?
Honestly, I kind of hate to say it because I feel like I'm a little biased, but I'm gonna go with that 25 car Yorkie. Almost had the stage sweep earlier, obviously, and he's been making almost every move right. The only one that he made wrong was going below the double yellow line, but that's obviously behind him now. And with like every little bit of just speed and moves that man has been making, it's just been incredible to watch. And with the laps winding down here, I just can't count him out whatsoever, especially considering he's won here before. So I'm excited to see what that 25 car can do here tonight.
All right, Garlic.
Well, I would say my ones to watch will have to be that 99 car of Speedy. Ever since he got that speeding penalty in stage 1, he seems to have taken that personally, and he has been rocket fast throughout the grid as they're piling up in the back end of the pack. The 89
Gel
is
actually
turning
might be
around
able to
backward.
get going, and he will. I think he'll still have drafts.
But yes,
Sorry, to
my
kinda-
lava sideways.
Sorry, the field's interrupting you, Garlic. They're being very rude.
Yeah, they're being rude.
But yes, no,
Calm
my
down.
pick to watch is Speedy. He's been fast. He's been getting a lot of that super draft as well. So perhaps he's figured out something the rest of this grid is not.
Well, my ones to watch is probably one that you probably wouldn't think of immediately, but Fanned. It has been up in the mix consistently. He has been to the back a couple of times, but I feel like he is the guy to do it. He's been up there, but he hasn't made as much noise as the 25, the 99, even the 62, I would say. But when the cards are down, expect this 41 to be up near the front when the white flag drops. All right. That was your credit ones to watch. Steph now in the lead. Can he hold on to it? And can the field hold on to themselves, really? Caden nearly got spun. They're in mid-pack. Oh my gosh.
Caden is sideways in the grass.
He is piloting
It's
a
He's going to hang
410
on
sprint
to
car.
it.
It's been so long since I've seen Steph actually like racing in this league that it feels like the last time I saw him was honestly the cutoff race at Bristol when he was going for that playoff spot.
I'm pretty sure I checked the points. I don't think he did a single race last year.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He hasn't been very active in row racing leagues until like the past 2 months, so fun to see him back out in front. We know
Yeah, I'm happy to see him back.
he can be there. He's won all, I want to say
Ooh,
probably
man.
5 to 6 races in this league. I'd have
Lob
to go
and
double
see that
check.
Speedy back down there. 3 cars to the
Oh.
grass. No caution yet. We'll
Live,
keep
brothers,
it green.
live.
Just for clarification.
Oh,
Oh, no,
my gosh.
oh my god.
No, Kai is going to keep it straight. He very well could have overcorrected. It could have ended up much worse. And y'all, we've made it 17 laps. We're nearing 20.
They were trying to bring out a caution. They're doing everything in
They're
their power.
trying really hard. Even if, oh, Nate tried to squeeze his way in there. Wasn't enough room. Addicted, gonna slot in. Like, looks like that's about 8th place-ish. Out in front, though, Yorkie still the command in this lead. Nate in the wall.
Oh my gosh.
They'll keep it straight somehow. Hydra sideways.
Dan's going to go with that Fanardo on the outside, but they're losing time in that outside lane.
They're playing for some type of super draft somewhere.
They're 4 wide for second place. Addicted backs out of it.
Immediately thought better of that there. He doesn't even want to remotely try anything. We saw him backing out in the duels and stuff too. Like, obviously that worked out for him because he backed out and then proceeded to win the duel. So
He's playing the smart strategy.
Here comes Zaki Fufu. Haven't seen him up in the front a little bit. Lob had a super run. Zaki able to block it and loses steam out in the top lane. Jal's gonna go with him. Well, was gonna go with him. One tripped it all the way
This
up
might
the
work out
racetrack.
though. We got Steph at the top.
He's out cleared to the lead. Couple car lengths.
Uh-oh, Kai's lagging. Uh-oh, where is he?
Oh my god.
he is upside down.
Just as Ken said keep it, he said no, I don't feel like it.
Oh well.
Oh my god, Hydra, no.
No, you're still in Kai. You're just upside out in turn 3.
Wait, you wanted me to keep that green? Why?
Well, he wanted.
No,
Well,
he said that before Kai went upside down.
Before Kai.
Oh my bad.
Bricks.
I was like, there's a car flipped in the grass.
No. I said
What did I do
I
wrong?
said that to Kai because I wanted him to keep like stay in the throttle and just ride the wall. He fucking flipped.
I get it. That was unfortunate. I thought he was just gonna like ride up on the wall and then flip. No, he just wall glitched.
Man. But hey, we made it 19 laps, nearly 20, y'all. Nearly 20.
We will restart at the halfway point of this stage. We are getting down to the nitty-gritty.
Hydra, the something after 100 is called overtime. We will be going into 4, 5, 6, 7 sets of overtime tonight. I don't even think that's possible in this league, but we will.
If I remember correctly from earlier, the max is 5 and then a 6th one with no cautions.
Okay, so I was a little bit off, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm hosting, not Caden, so I can add the 7th if I want.
It's my rules.
All right, got some sponsor read-offs here. Alaskan
Also
Airlines.
read-offs,
For the same price, you just get more. Also sponsored by Ford. Build Ford Tough. And finally, Sonic. Live free, eat Sonic.
Bro, where are you getting this paper to? I wasn't given this.
Wait, where's Sonic even at?
What do you mean?
There's a car with
Where are you
Sonic on
getting
it?
these
Am I
ad
blind?
reads?
No, I'm just doing.
Oh, you're just saying that?
Yeah.
My
Oh, you're
bad.
just saying shit. Oh, okay. I thought you were like
Listen,
reading
I'm
off,
making
like,
it
the
more
billboards.
immersive. I'm trying to have Caden have a cool stream, man.
I
No,
thought
I
you were
get
reading
it.
like the billboards off the back or something.
Oh,
One
and
of the-
there's one sign that says, "You should wreck the field." No!
Yeah, I was gonna mention that.
You know
There's
what? They
also-
have yet to wreck on the backstretch,
I
or at
would
least at
also
that,
like to
that end
mention-
of the backstretch.
There's also one that says, "Bro, why not just do this?" And it's just a power outlet plugged into itself.
Oh, and one last thing before I forget, because I do want to mention this at some point. Can run that Undertale Yellow, the alternate timeline for that. Deltarunes chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4 will be out on June 5th, along with Nintendo Switch 2. Go get that on the eShop soon.
Yup.
All right. It is
There you
Yorkie
go.
and Steph on the top. And green.
True.
Man, lob to the lead, and Steph to the middle. Wild restart, and clean as well.
I don't even know how that happened. I'm phasing over here.
He went from, like, I think the top to the bottom was very clean.
That's cool. Yorkie's gonna challenge him for it.
You good?
Oh, he's really challenging him. He doesn't want to give it up. He looks like he will have to.
Ooh.
Behind him, behind Lob, I should say, is Nate in that Sonic
They're
Galactic
good.
car. In the wall he goes. Nate losing his rings up there.
I understood that reference.
Yorkie out to the lead. A big lead, I should say.
The lob coming back. Like a fan coming
field's
back.
gonna swallow him whole. Yorkie to keep it.
How did he keep the lead out of that?
He got pushed by Nate. Who really was the only reason he was able to keep it, as long as he did.
Speedy trying to fight his way
Speedy.
back.
Oh, that might do it.
Oh.
Oh, he saved it
Good
somehow. I'm
save.
not sure how he did, but it good on both of
Got
them.
that beat there for a moment. That's my pick.
Whew. I got real hairy. Now Hydra up to the lead.
What? Wait, excuse me? You got Harry?
that got hairy.
Oh, that got Harry. I thought you said you got Harry.
Yeah, let me say I got hairy. Me when I mishear.
Get me back in my home, bro. Get me back in the booth. This sucks. What are we talking about?
I said that got hairy, and this guy, hey, you got hairy. Huh?
Me under a full moon.
Let's get back on track, y'all. Hydra in the lead. Yorkie is in second. We have Kai and Nate side by side for third. Kai with a little bit. Nope, that's about the entire car out there. Yorkie with a big run. Hydra's gonna slow down to
God damn it.
get somewhat back in the back.
Okay, I'm caught.
Lob saves it. 3 wide for a moment. Gel up there in the top 5. Haven't seen him really at all. And that cool little Pizza Hut car. Oh, and
No,
Hydra's
we're wrecking back
around
there,
in
boys.
the fence.
Oh my god.
Still,
And he's going
oh my
upside
God.
down.
He's gonna avoid
Get
the
out of
death
that
wall,
wall,
but
brother.
that'll be a yellow.
We're racing back.
Will anyone be able to pass this 25? Maybe.
We
Steph
blocked both
has
lanes.
the inside open. Well, it was.
He's going to try to get the super draft. Yorkie backing out as well.
Nope, couldn't quite get there.
Steph's gonna
Might
look.
have one more shot at him.
He's going to look.
Not gonna get there. We're back to what we've known for most of this race, which is very short runs.
Bro, generations came and went, and Hydra was still flipping. What the fuck, dude?
I'm gonna send the clip right now, bro.
Do y'all want more sponsor read-offs?
Sure, man.
Sure,
I
like,
do.
why not?
try to get some of y'all sponsors some shout outs because I know someone's like, my sponsor sucks sometimes.
Gavin,
Yeah.
were laps added under last yellow?
I don't remember.
I don't think they were. If I didn't do it, I'll just do it again.
Oh, I'd never do it. I leave it up
Okay.
to you.
All right,
And
3 more
I didn't.
sponsor read-offs for you. It's Lowe's,
Okay.
Never Stop Improving, Liberty University, We Hate Everybody, and Pizza Hut. No one out.
We are not sponsored by Liberty University. We are not sponsored by Liberty. No, no.
Well, blame the guy who put it on his car. That's why I said Liberty University, we hate everyone. As I speak, Liberty University is actually going bankrupt. So that 15 will be unsponsored at some point, probably in the coming laps. The,
Wait, is
the
that actually
entire
true?
rap's going to be gone, dude. It's over.
Is that actually true?
No.
Oh, it's a
We
shame.
wish. Back to green, though, with about 12 laps to go now. Oh my god,
that
Lob is
Ferrari,
gone,
where are you
dude.
going?
Lob is gone.
Where is they?
Lob is gone, dude.
That Poppy Bank number 11 out to the race lead. Here comes Steph with a run. He'll stay in line.
And guess while this car is out here for the time being, since Lob's been kind of bullied this entire race, I'll give his sponsor stop.
Oh god, Mon's upside
Poppy
down
Bank,
in the
That's
back.
another one.
Oh, that's oh man, Zaki Foo-Foo. But as I was gonna say, Poppy Bank, security, strength, and reliability. And they're reliably out in the front so far.
Guys, the laps are counting down. We are ticking towards the end of this race, assuming no overtime.
I actually might have gotten it pretty accurate because I said at like lap 10 that we were probably going to be done around like 10:45. So we're doing pretty good.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, it's officially past midnight for me.
I'm so sorry you all have had to sit through this.
Nah, it's cool, gang. Did I just use the word gang unironically?
Badass. Love you too, man.
Well, the 29 is still on his belts. The blood is rushing through his head. We need flex tape on his car. Or flex tape on his head. He is dying. Never mind. He is upright and he's not a turtle on his back. Nine to go when we get back going to green. And a little shout out to Nintendo and Sega as well. We got a lot of racing games coming out this year. Trippy Air Riders, Mario Kart World, Sonic Cross Worlds. That's pretty cool.
Did someone just lag out?
I think somebody's lagged out. I saw the spectate get one shorter.
Yeah.
Someone's gone. I'm just not sure who. Well, it looks like everybody's still here. Actually, oh,
Oh, Nate just jumped out. Okay. We're
okay.
good.
Everything's all good. It is Poppy Bank versus Liberty University. I want one of these to do better than the other. God bless America. Never mind.
Just like that,
3 by
Addiction shuffles
3.
out to the race lead.
3x3 for almost the entire pack. Can they keep this up? I don't think they can. Steph's trying to squeeze into a hole that's not there. They are going to somehow keep it straight.
Come on, bro.
Oh my god, look at Kai up the middle.
Gosh.
Oh, Yorkie is around nearly. Keep it rolling.
Dual
Steph out to
super
the lead.
draft.
All right, well, this is where caution takes out the window. With now 8 laps to go. We've kind of already established where you want to be, where you don't want to be. I don't know. If you're in the super drafts, obviously, that's big for you. But on the final lap, do you want to be the leader or someone in like second or third? What do y'all think?
I think you want to be back even further than that.
Yeah, honestly, with how we've seen this play out, most of the time, not even the top 3 guys at the start of the lap end up in that top 3 by the end of it. So.
Well, I'm going to play devil's advocate and say that sometimes the leader can stay the leader for a long time. We've seen Steph do it. We've seen Yorkie do it. For a little bit, we've seen Bob, to an extent, Speedy do it, notably.
That's
so
true.
I think if you're any of those guys, you can probably take a chance at being the leader and praying everyone else wrecks behind you.
And another thing is, you could lose the lead in turn 1 and get it back in turn 4.
That's true. It also depends on how many spots you lose in the process.
Speaking of the lead, here comes Lob down the inside.
Oh,
they're running into each other.
Caden up here and around the top 6. Looking pretty in that 7900 tail machine. That's going to explode into the wall. Lob out to the lead. Speedy. I'm not sure. I don't think it was trying to block. It just went up the racetrack. Cars are heading into each other. The top 2 is going to get a little bit of a breather from the rest of the
You can see the
pack.
aggression picking up throughout the grid.
Oh, for sure. And it just takes one move, as we've seen time and time again. It just takes one. He's going to keep it rolling.
Still there.
Red jinxed him so hard. He just put in chat in all caps, "Mark, win for the Rats."
I thought Steph was going to overcorrect it. They are still keeping it straight somehow, some way. 5 to go. Addicted in lava rounds, but still in drafts. Still green.
And look who's back out at front, Kai. After all that time, he has found his way back to the lead position.
Can he
At
keep
the
it?
perfect
There's
time,
the
too.
question. Come on, get into the wall here.
Stephanie outside with a push from Nate. He'll go to the race lead. Kai slipping back.
Yeah, Kai has to relinquish the lead there. Just got on the apron. Just couldn't do much about it. Yorkie into Caden. They keep it going. They're both going to slot to the inside. Steph back out to the lead. He's been really good at keeping it.
Here comes Hydra.
And Hydra also, like the 25, seems to get the super big Superman run more times than not.
He'll go with Steph. He will not try to make the move for the lead.
Unlike Speedy, who will make a move for second, try to get himself in a better position. Here comes Fan up to third with 3 laps to go. Yorkie back up here. Steph trying to play defense. And he has to play it very well. There's a bunch of hungry drivers who sat here for about, I don't know how long it's been, maybe an hour, maybe about 2 hours at this point. Just about. They all want to win very, very badly.
And they're all just insanely locked in right now. Like, I have not seen them be this clean and this just
Well, don't speak too soon, man.
Don't say done yet.
But we're still here at 2 to go, so we're still running green.
Oh my gosh, Kai and Caden had a moment.
and they
Addicted's
caught
gonna
Addicted.
go around.
And he's still
That's
spinning around
rough.
backwards.
That'll be a
And
yellow.
ladies and gentlemen, we're going to overtime.
My bad for speaking.
God forbid a man speak.
Oh, these cars are still going around. I think probably being in the top 4. Well, it's gonna be very, very important.
Fans
Might
gonna
be
look for the
as
lead.
well.
He's getting a push from Nate on the outside.
Nate's gonna go with the 15. It's
And-
gonna be Steph at the line.
Control car is the 15 on the restart. Interesting to see how that's going to play out.
Well.
It's been overtime for both the duels and now the 225.
This could take 2 minutes, and it could take 2 hours.
All right, quick question. Is Domino like Domino's the pizza, or am I thinking of something else?
No, Domino was Caden's cat.
Oh, okay. I was going to do another sponsor read off, but rest in peace. We love our furry friends. Now, this is going to get very interesting. You have the 15, who's been by far one of the top 3 at defending the lead with 2 to go, which is more than enough for him. But also, Super Draft exists, and you have a bunch of cars that tend to get Super Draft more than others. It's all very random. But we're here, 2 laps to go.
All right, asking R.
It's a Cadillac and a Ford on the front row. We go green for our first attempt at overtime. Steph holds on to the lead for now. Out of the trioval, here comes Hydra to the top side with Caden.
He's got a big run in that 01 car, but it's going to stall out in the middle of turn 2.
Out of turn 2 here, Nate in second. Will he make a move? No,
Speedy
Speedy with a big
bottom.
run.
Nate's going to look outside.
To the top he goes. Steph had a
Jumps back
run.
to the line.
Well, anyone go to the top? Looks like it will be one attempt from the looks of things.
Keeping it clean, trying to wreck to the line, but we're going to make it. White flag in the Season 5 Daytona 500.
Where do you make your move? We need 2 opportunities to do it. Off turn 2 here on the backstretch, or off turn 4. Which one will Nate elect? He's going to go for it now. To the top side.
He's got a push from speed.
Big run.
Steph with a big run. The 74
Gets
gets pushed out the way.
We run into each other.
Oh my gosh. They're both
drifting
sideways.
through turn 3.
Still drifting. Steph to the lead. Here comes Fan from
Fan at the
third.
bottom.
Fan
All the way to the
is going to win the Domino 225 at Daytona. My pick.
Oh, lobbing the
And the
death wall.
11 hits the wall hard.
Not sure what happened.
I told
with
y'all
the
to look out for that
74 there in
41,
the
man.
3.
Yeah, you were right. You were right.
I blessed him with my power of prediction.
What a finish. They kept it clean for the most part coming to the line. I thought for sure we were going to be here for another 20 minutes. And how about the drive from Steph and Nate to those final corners, drifting through 3 and 4?
They were wheeling it to the very end. Unfortunately, both of them come empty-handed. First one of the year for Fan, of course. And he 2-time Daytona winner.
Oh yeah, that is a repeat winner. I didn't even think about that.
You love to see it. It's also his 4th career win. I'll move him up tied. Actually, I'm not sure how many this is, but he'd be tied with Nate, Steph, and F1 Doggos, which might be named somebody else, but I don't know that guy.
That's
Brandon.
Brandon, okay. I'm trying to get familiar with everybody.
I don't know if this jogs your memory at all, Ned, but he's the guy who crashed out over, like, the crown cars at a local dirt track or whatever it was.
Oh, my God. Okay. All right. I understand it now. Oh gosh. I think as messy and wild and crazy and all over the place this race was, very cool finish, very unique.
And a big congratulations here to Fan, who is going to become the first ever multi-time Daytona season opener winner.
He's en route sports victory lane. Looking to get on his car. Got company with him. Give him a second. Gotta pull out the straps. And there he is.
Why is it so uncentered?
He got jostled around when he was getting out of the car.
Yes, PMO.
You got a clip of the finish, yeah?
Yeah, I sent it, I think.
It should pin me off. Well, that's big. I will hand over any interview duties to somebody else.
I got it.
Thank you guys for having me, for being essentially lead commentator.
Yeah, that was fun. I
Hopefully-
enjoyed commentating with you too.
I'll be making more races.
Yes, that was a lot of fun. I
instead of
enjoyed
losing.
that.
So Fan, your winner after a wild, wild race all night long. The 41 makes it 2 Daytona 225 victories as he opens up his championship defense with a victory. Fan, congratulations on the win here tonight. It was a wild one for sure, about 3 wide coming to the line, everybody getting into each other, and you are the winner. What are your thoughts after that one, my brother?
Man, I did not think I was going to win this race at all. I felt like I was rolling around most of the race, to be quite honest with you. Again, Net was pretty much right with his analysis mid-race. I could run up there in the front, I just couldn't stay up there the entire time. I feel like I could block the lanes really well when I was up front, but I just couldn't get up there because I just couldn't. I kept on throwing around all race. And every time I would let off, I feel like I'd wreck somebody. But yeah, I thought that was a fun race. That probably wouldn't change the package all much for Talladega or Daytona, honestly. That was very fun, even though I got thrown around a lot. But yeah, when they were drifting in turn 4, I had no idea what to do. I could just let off and try to get them to get in front of me so I didn't wreck myself. And then they went off the track, moved them out of the way, took it 3 wide, and I let off a little bit to get super draft and speedy, and that's pretty much what got me the race win. Yeah, nice to get that one after a championship. That's great. Yeah, hopefully we'll go to the next race. I don't even know what the next race is. And hopefully try to win back-to-back there. But yeah, that was a really fun race. Yeah.
Well, congratulations on the long, hard-fought win, and we will see you next time out. Second place goes to the 74. Nate came oh so close to winning it there at the end. Just barely got out-dragged coming to the line, and he finishes in second. Nate, for you, it was a tough race. You got battled around a lot, battered around, and really just kind of trying to find a way to finish that race, and worked out pretty well. It was a good finish, but not quite the one you were looking for at the end there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I could have done much differently. I had exactly who I wanted behind me. The 99 and I had worked well all speed weeks. I finally got him behind me when it mattered. Got the move done, moved down slightly late. 15 didn't hit me square, and it sent me up the racetrack. But I didn't mean to door him as hard as I did. I honestly was trying to get 2 tires of his on the apron so it would slow him down, so maybe I could force my way by him, but it's not how it happened. But we got 3rd stage win in seconds, so I'll absolutely take that. A fantastic race. Congrats to the 41. He was one of the least stupid people in that race, so glad to see him win it. But certainly a fun one. Glad that I was competitive today and found my way up to the front when it mattered. But move on to whatever race I do next. Yeah, of course, wish you could get a win. I haven't won a Daytona 500 since like 2019, so sucks to not win it. But at the end of the day, definitely proud of the performance for sure.
Well, congratulations on the good finish and good spirits after that second place finish. Third place goes to the 15 is Steph, as he also very nearly had a shot at getting the win there at the end of that race. Ended up third after a bit of contact with that 74. It was oh so close for you as well. But one of the more dominant cars of the race today didn't quite get the win that you were looking for either, but it was still a very good finish to start off this season for you.
I mean, yeah, I felt like I had a really good shot there, especially in those final 10 or so laps where I'm just kind of hanging out in the lead, and I was kind of learning how to defend my position throughout the race, and I made my way to the front, and I really put that in play there. But I mean, the last lap, I can't be mad at Nate at all. I mean, that's just racing. That's hard racing, and I love it. Like, I would have done the same thing, if I'm being honest. I would like to apologize to Zach right there. I mean, I was coming off of Nate's door there in the tri-oval, and it shot me down, and it caused a little spin. But I mean, those things happen. Not much I can really do, but go into the next race and try to improve.
Well, congrats on the good finish here today, and good luck to you for the rest of the season. That'll do it for coverage here from Daytona. Next week out, it'll be Rockingham as we take to the Carolinas. And that will do it. On behalf of Gavin hosting the race here tonight, and Garlic and Net in the booth with us tonight, it's been a pleasure to have you along, as always, and we will see you next time out. And as always, I'm your host, Caden Reif, and have yourself a good one.
Destination heaven. Stay alive. Now you and me. We're going to have fun. Say, lights off. Excalibur. It's about that bar. What do you mean? Give and take. Going home. Side zone. Check it out, eh? Live alone. Leather legs. Get in place. What do you get? Say, back in. Zoom room. Cosmic zoom. That's up, James.